Okay, you should be on now, I think. Try again. Oh, I know. Well, I mean, I hear myself. I don't hear you. Well, I have... You did? Then what the hell do I have this... Oh, okay, I see what I did wrong here. No, wait, that... Okay, I think I have two...
I'm not talking now.
Hold on, let me remove this. Well, actually, I don't want to remove that because I'm afraid to play around with these settings. Gonna go feed my mom. Okay. She's gotta go... Tito's gotta feed his mom's cats. Yeah, cat.
Give cats boops and pets and tell your mom happy belated birthday.
Okay, I hear you on my end. I don't know if I don't know if I'm
on stream.
Yeah, good. So we're not like it's not echoey or anything, is it, Griffin? Do you know? Okay, good. I think I got this working too. So I think we're just about ready. Good. Hour and a half long. That's a good size. Let me go ahead and add this music, and then we'll go ahead and test that, and we'll be good to go.
Okay.
I know, it's always tech issues whenever you stream, right?
Always.
Alright, good.
Yeah. Final Fantasy IX music is very lovely.
I know, but I'm sure that everybody's getting tired of hearing the character card, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that one off for now. And then we're going to go ahead and put on the autumn music. Right after I switch the audio channels on that. Let me know if you hear that, okay?
Sounds beautiful.
Nice. I thought about summer music, but I'm like, you know what? It's already late. It's already mid-September. It's kind of late for summer music now.
I am quiet compared... I mean, to be fair, I'm not, like, up against the mic either.
I can also raise you a little bit. I'll raise you up a few decibels. There you go. Alright, let me...
Okay.
Alright, let me turn on PowerWash so we get that started up. And proximity to what we're doing right now, so 1 second.
Gotta make sure that, you know, we look fabulous.
I know. I gotta make sure of that too. And she's still not home. Just one cat and your mom's still not home? I'm talking about Tito.
I mean, isn't that what it's supposed to be? Oh, so the music's louder than me.
Oh, okay, I can turn the music down, that's fine. There we go, I turned it down like 6 decibels. Hopefully that's a lot better.
Okay, I also moved the microphone a little bit closer, so hopefully that changes something.
Good, I'm gonna move us both.
Okay.
And here we are! We're back. We look better.
Tick, 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 tick.
I just like the sound effects. No judgy Jasons. Alright.
Hi, guys.
Alright. I'd like to ask Tito, but I think Tito's still preoccupied feeding the catos, so I guess I'm just gonna have to ask Griffin if everything's fine on that end. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, let me know if anything sounds weird, Griffin. I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to the PowerWash, because I think I'm still stuck in, I think the Steam is still stuck on Final Fantasy, so I need to switch the window to PowerWash. There it is. And then, of course, it's probably going to have some weird resolution settings that don't make sense.
As it do.
As it do. That's the one thing I hate about streaming, is that every single thing, every application has its own aspects, and anything you change screws everything up. So, I'll troubleshoot as we go. If I have to fix anything, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and actually adjust this a little bit more. Hold on.
Hey, can you send me a link to that music?
Oh, sure. I'll send you a link. Hold on. In fact, let me go ahead and get that right now, before I forget later. It was not hard to find this one, so I'll just drop it in your Discord. Slap.
Yeah.
Yeah! There you go.
It's fall.
Yeah.
It's totally fall.
It's totally perfect. This is the right time for the year for this. Alright. Oh, and I need to change the ticker. It's not Final Fantasy anymore. I love that game. I'm having a lot of fun with it, but let's swap it over. Power wash. Power washing everything we can with... Wait, was it at Zydrate Heaven or just Zydrate Heaven? It's at, isn't it?
I don't remember.
You can tell it's been a little while for us. There you are. I don't know who this other Zydrate Heaven is, unless that's an alt account you've got. Is that the Angel Bot one? Maybe?
That's my bot, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, let's have the bot stream with us. That would be funny.
Yeah. I mean, technically I could log in and do that. I wouldn't.
Alright, let me just go ahead and change the game. Just like you pointed out, you don't really like the idea of the game being wrong, and I don't like doing that either. Goodbye, Vivia's Best Boy tag. We'll put you up next Sunday.
It does make it a little bit frustrating whenever you're looking for a very specific game and you see people and it's like, okay, this person speaks English, so that means that I can actually understand their commentary. The channel looks very chill. Okay, click. This is not the game.
Yeah, really.
They did not switch to the other, like, they're playing, like, I wanted to watch Ocarina of Time, and they're playing CSGO, like...
What is
totally
this?
different field.
Very different fields. Alright, let's see here.
Very much.
Yeah, I don't want that. There we go. Perfect. Gonna move myself over a little bit. And then I'll be like picky the whole time. Alright, good. Now the window is full size, so OBS should not give me any more of that trouble with the robots. In fact, I'm gonna try a sound alert right now. We're just gonna try hello.
Hello!
Yes, thank you, Mario. And then there should be a little notification. Did it play? Did you hear it? Because you got quiet too.
I have the stream volume down.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
having multiple sound things.
Yeah, and Tito is a bit preoccupied, and I don't know about Griffin either, so I'm just gonna assume it
Hello!
played. Now I heard that. See, Griffin played it and I heard it, so.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's see here. So I'm good with that. The video looks good. The music sounds good. Do we sound good? I hope we sound good.
I heard it the first time too.
Okay, good. Thank you, Griffin.
Playing games, so I'm not paying attention.
That sounds vaguely familiar. I think I recognize this song. Alright, that's Pikmin, I think. Now we have to start up the collab, so where were we going?
You have to do the thing in order, and then after you do the thing...
Oh yeah, I have to go to career. So where were we? We were continuing, and we had to clean the vintage car, the skate park, or the forest cottage. And I will not be pushing balls up slides.
I mean, no, it's just knocking the soccer ball out of the water ball thing, but that is a large level.
I don't understand why they just can't use their feet to kick the ball. It is a soccer, or I guess in some countries, a football. You could kick the ball. You have legs that work, PowerWash Simulator people. Alright, let's go with which one do you want to do? The vintage car, the forest cottage, or the skate park?
We can start with the car, that's fine. It's, start with something small and work our way to
Sure thing.
bigger projects.
There's no rage here. I don't think the rage has an audio one set up. Only about 4 of them have audio. And I think it's Hello, the boss victory music, those other 2 I don't remember off the top of my head. And let me go ahead and go up.
Out of nowhere.
What's up? What?
I don't know what's playing right now. It's just out of everything. It's just like, huh, this doesn't sound like autumn music. This is...
Is it your game or is it my stream?
Huntinio. Oh, okay, it's Breath of the Wild. Okay.
Oh, it's Breath of the Wild. I thought it was Pikmin 3. I really need to do better. I need to do better. Alright, I think we're good. Griffin, if there's anything wrong, just let me know and I'll fix it on my end.
In.
I'm trying to let you in, is it not? Oh, waiting for assistant. Invite friend. I invited.
Okay.
I think it sent a Discord thingy, or... No, it's Steam. Why would it send Discord? That's dumb, Kouri.
I mean, it'd be nice if it sent Discord. That'd be a lot easier.
I don't know if it worked, though.
I'm loading.
There you are. And you're blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-da. Alright. Wait, I want to be a different color. That way I don't... I mean, we bought these. We might as well go ahead and use them, right?
Yes.
Shop.
How do I find my outfits?
God, it
I
feels
have
like we haven't played
forgotten.
this in forever. When was the last time you played, too?
E?
Yeah.
E.
Oh,
No,
yeah, it was E, you're
clothing.
right. It's like equipment. No, yeah, it is clothing, yeah.
Clothing.
Give me the perp.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm purple guy. I'm purple man, just as I wanted to be. Alright, we're back in business. The sound is good, the visuals are good, we're good, I'm purple, everything's good.
We're washing this jalopy.
Yep, Tito's feeding his cats. I don't know where Jazz went. I really don't know where Jazz went.
I feel like everyone went for snacks.
Probably did. Hopefully they'll be back soon. Yeah, well, all they're gonna miss is you and I cleaning a very nice vintage car. I like how it says "wash me." Oh, do we need the strong? Yeah, we need the strong spray. I gotta get that strong
Well, okay.
spray.
So what it is certain dust and grime comes off a lot easier with different
Right.
power.
Yeah, get the handle.
And
Get the
red is
mirrors.
smaller, so that means that it has more force behind it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it can get rid of the rusty looking stuff.
Oh. No. Sorry, I was thinking there's something wrong with it. I think, actually, that the Steam resolution is perfectly fine. I don't think I see anything wrong with it. I guess it's because it was using Final Fantasy IX and it's a window application. I don't know. That's the easy solution. Reciteer is the same way. I don't have to worry about Reciteer. So I guess this is using the same PowerWash settings I used before, since I've only really played Reciteer and PowerWash. Now that's definitely Animal Crossing. Love me some Animal Crossing music, though. My god. What about you, Zydrate? Animal Crossing?
Crossing. Haven't played any in a hot minute, but I fully enjoyed the...
If memory serves, I think this is the New Leaf one.
New Leaf was nice.
I love New Leaf. That's probably one of my favorites.
And then the other one that came out, yeah, New Leaf wasn't the one that came out during the pandemic. That was the other one.
New Leaf was, yeah, that's New Horizons, which is kind of similar.
New Leaf was like right before, I feel.
Well, New Leaf was 2013. It's been a good decade or so.
Okay, fine.
But New Horizons was during COVID.
I actually played New Leaf and I played New Horizons, and I like them both. My favorite villager from New Leaf was Anacati.
Oh. I'm trying to remember which one's Anacati. Is that an anteater, or what kind of villager was that?
Green Mouse.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. There's like 400 villagers. I tend to forget some of them. It's
Like,
understandable.
There are some of them that I greatly love. Off of New Horizons, my favorite ones are Stitches, who is a teddy bear.
Right.
He's adorable. But
Stitches is adorable.
Ultimate favorite was whenever I came across her, it was raining on the island. She was wearing a yellow rain suit. It was a lovely red duckling named Ketchup.
Yes. Ketchup.
It's like, why does she look like a tomato? Her name is Ketchup! And it's like, ever since then, it's like, nope, she's mine now. I'm keeping her.
Sidra was like, I've only had Ketchup for just a few minutes, but if anything happened to her, I'd kill everyone on this island and then myself.
It's important that she is happy.
Understandable. The funny thing is, if you remember when New Horizons came out and everybody lost their ever-loving minds over Raymond the cat and how expensive he was on the online...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where
because
people were
the
basically
freaking-
like, yeah, they were paying like a car
it was
payment.
a mixture of the heterochromia and a couple other things. Like, I think I somehow ended up with, oh god, I forget her name now. She was like that weird pink cotton candy bear thing.
I don't remember who that was.
I somehow got her, and she was also a rare. Yeah, I think so.
Just cleaning the tires and the hubcaps around them. But yeah, the funny thing is, regarding Raymond, I didn't have him on the first island, and then after that whole, major, after that whole auction pass.
Judy?
What's
Yeah.
up? What happened?
The bear's name that I was talking about is Judy. But yes,
Oh,
after the
Judy.
first island pass.
Yeah, so after the first island had passed, I started up a new island, and then after all of the auction stuff with Raymond went out of the way, then I got Raymond naturally on my island. And I was like, if I just had you before, I could have made so much money just selling you to some doofy goober on the internet and just been like, hey, you want this Raymond? $1,200. And then I would have felt bad about it, but hey, I mean, if they're willing to pay that.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. If people have the money to spend, like, I'm never, like... I'm going to judge them, but silently.
Silently judge.
I'm never going to outwardly judge somebody for purchasing things that make them happy.
Right.
Intentionally.
You know, I put... I'm gonna...
I might have a look on my face, I might have a tone in my words, but I will try my damnedest not to do that, because to me, people should be able to enjoy what they like within reason, and, yeah, it may or may not be my thing, but
oh, yeah, that's right.
It makes them happy.
I forgot. I'm trying to put the announcement update about that we're changing games here for all the other people who are probably going to pop in. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, you don't go by Zydrate Heaven on this Discord.
I go by Nishi.
I know you do. But I tried to type in Zydrate Heaven and I was like, that's not on Discord.
Yeah,
Nishi has a $500 spiel at home, she can't judge others. Not out loud.
That's what I said. I said not out loud.
Yeah, exactly. You did say that.
And the thing is, like, everyone has their things. Like, I love Spheal. I'm not a big Pokemon person.
Right. That's fine. I mean, there's 1,000 Pokemon. You can be into just
But,
one and
like,
not play the games or anything.
You have people that are, like, super into Pokemon. You have those people that spend hundreds, thousands of dollars on figurines for Warhammer. Like, I'm not judging you for liking things. And if you have the finances for it, you do it. You do whatever makes you happy. My concern primarily comes with, hey, are you leaving enough aside for food?
Yeah. Are you paying your bills?
Yeah, like, do whatever you want with your money, but I hope that you're not doing things that would put you in a detriment
Oh, I love this song.
to, proper survival.
Yeah, exactly. Like, please, understand, you have bills. You have rent. Maybe you have a mortgage. Maybe you have a car note. You gotta pay bills. Don't go hungry. It's not worth that.
Yeah. Like, people... I dislike how the generations that are, the ones that are before us, mostly the boomers, I feel. Because Gen X,
Yeah, there we go.
They're kind of chill. But, like, you'll have them and they'll be like, why are these adults buying kid stuff? I don't know, Karen. Maybe it's because I couldn't buy it when I was a kid.
Yeah, really.
Maybe it's because I'm healing my inner child with my adult money.
Yeah, maybe it's because I wanted to have a working copy of Final Fantasy IX, which actually didn't, but that's okay. And maybe I never got to play this game as a kid, and I always wanted to own a copy after watching Vinny Vinesauce play it, and I really like this game, and I want to own a copy and play it myself one day, and here we are.
Maybe I have memories of back, during the simpler times
Yeah.
of my childhood, and I had to move around a lot because my family was military or what have you, and maybe seeing this little action figure reminds me of that time.
This is a really interesting part to watch. Yeah, exactly. Or maybe my mother and I moved, and then somebody stole some of my old games, and I'm trying to replace the ones I lost over the years. And such.
Exactly. Like,
Yes.
there are so many different things that could happen that, to me, you should be allowed to just be happy. Enjoy the simple things and just,
Exactly.
as long as it's not potentially harming you, just go for it.
Exactly.
Just
Or
make
others.
sure you
Or
have
others.
enough-
As long as it's not harming
Yes.
others.
Yeah. just make sure you have enough money to eat and, you know, pay your bills.
Yes. Do not put yourself in the poorhouse. That's why I always make sure my bills are paid first before I... Well, I got plenty in savings, it's fine, but I don't touch my savings account. Anything I put in there, I look at that and I say, leave it alone. You let that stuff grow like a houseplant. You don't touch your savings.
If you know that you're going to get paid in like a day or two, and whatever you're purchasing is not going to just automatically tank you, sure. Like, I knew when it came to the Spiel, I knew that, well, I don't typically ask for stuff. I am trying to heal myself from that because of having a lot of money issues. Not actual money issues, but like the idea of it mentally.
Yeah.
Because I kind of grew up where my parents, I remember clearly them always fighting about money.
Oh yeah.
Money or bills. It's like
very relatable here.
Being in that environment, you have interesting ways of thinking about money. Yeah. I still think $20 is a lot of money, even in this economy. And it's like, okay, can I actually, I forget the word now. Wow, I hate that. I forget the
That's
word.
okay. I'll come back to you.
Can I
justify. There you go.
this purchase?
Oops, there's something below.
You know,
where your legs are.
X amount of finance, or do I just put it in my list of I'll save up to eventually get this, and then I either never get it, or I wait for it to get on like heavy sale or something.
Right.
Like that's just always kind of how I've been with money. So even whenever me and Griff first started dating, like I can tell you that at one point I came up here to visit and we were exploring one of the malls, and I was looking at something. It was some very nice smelling like shampoo bar or something.
Right.
And some other things that were like lemon scented, which lemon is hit and miss. Like finding a really nice lemon scent is amazing. And I was looking at this stuff and he's like, "Do you want that?" And I'm like,
yes.
No. And I stepped away. And then I saw like a stuffed animal and he's like, "Do you want that?" And I'm like, "No." And I had to like move away because it's like I couldn't justify purchasing this stuff.
I don't need it. I definitely don't need it.
And it's difficult. But whenever I first saw the life-size Spiel, I didn't care it was in Japan.
I need it.
I just went, baby, I want this Spiel. And it's one of the few things I've ever asked for. And he looks at it and he's like,
okay,
I understand that, but the amount of shipping is insane.
It was, wow. All right.
So he said, let's wait, see if it comes to America. It most likely will.
Yeah.
And then we'll get it when it hits America. And the second that it became available in the American
bye. Yeah.
It was like, boom, purchase, ship, let's go. So, but it's one of the few things I directly asked him for.
Right.
That it was a fully and complete. This is not benefiting anybody in any way. It just makes me supremely happy.
Exactly. I got a couple of Pokemon plushies, but they're nothing nearly as big as the Spiel you're mentioning. I just brought them back from Japan when I went last year, and I was like, you know what? I really like, I like these. I like that one. They had a Dragonite. I didn't find a Ninetales, which is my favorite Pokemon, but I couldn't find a Ninetales one. And I went to 3 different Japan Pokemon stores, and I'm like, how do they not have it? It's Japan. But they didn't have it.
Maybe it's one of the popular ones, so it got sold out.
I guess so. What are we missing here? Hold on, let me take a look.
Door handle.
Door handle? Alright, status, please. I remember some of these. Mudguard, wing mirrors, tires, horns. Definitely European because it says tires with a Y. I think you just got the.
It doesn't say windshield, does it? It says windscreen.
Yeah. I miss Bunny. She's not usually on the Sunday streams in the chat.
I mean, it could be that she's doing stuff.
Yeah, probably. Momo had to dip earlier, too. I thought she said she was coming back, though.
I mean, it could still take a while.
Probably.
What are we missing on the freaking...
The wing mirrors and the tires, yeah. Alright, tire.
What are we missing on the tires? I thought I got the tires.
I thought you did, too. Let me take a look. And why are you saying there's 6? Where are the spares? Oh, yeah, they're over here. Right.
I like how the spares are on this thing, to be honest.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Is that it? No.
Okay.
And again, my sounds sound okay to you and Griffin? On the stream?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. Obviously, this goes in the highlights.
3 out of 4.
Apparently, it's this side here with the tire.
There we go.
I'm taking a look around, but I don't see the tire issue.
La-da-da-da-da.
Is it on the base somehow? Oh, there it is. Got it.
Good job.
Literally missed a spot. Just a spot. Just a smidge. Just a tiny bit.
Just a boop.
Yep, just a boop. There we are. You know, like 100 speed. Cleaning the car really quickly. As you're like, oh, I found the issue. And I'm like, where do I go? What day is it? All right, let's see. Oh, the shoe house. We already did that last stream. I can't believe how long it's been. All right, we got the fire station in its place, or the skate park, or the forest cottage.
Okay, so with there is, I don't think you would appreciate doing it this way. There is an achievement to be had with the fire station for cleaning it without using the step crane thing.
Oh.
Like the big, tall, climby thing.
Are we going to have to parkour this?
No.
No.
I have the tools to be able to clean the thing that would be the most annoying to clean.
Whoops.
Without that. So if you want to gain that achievement, I am perfectly fine doing that. Or we can go for something else first.
Maybe go for something else so I can save up the money to get the things I need to.
Okay.
Ooh,
I just
I think
know
that's
that,
Twilight
like-
Princess music. Sorry. I just really like Twilight Princess.
It's fine.
But we still have to we still have to play Final Fantasy 9. I already played like 2 Zeldas in the past season. I think maybe I should stop Zelda and just, spread them out more. There's only so many Zeldas. If I play them all, then what will I play left? Let's see, that's the fire station. So, we can go ahead and do the fire station, get out of the way. I think I have enough money anyhow. Where's the shop at? What tools would I need anyhow? Do you know?
I mean, okay, so with me, I have the extended power sprayer, so I'm fine.
See you later,
cleaning the
Jazz.
thing that will be
Jazz has gotta
the
go.
most annoying. Bye, Jazz.
Bye, Jazz. Yeah, I guess Tito has just got really busy with stuff too. So it looks like it's just you, me, and Griffin. Just the 3 of us.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Tito is.
I know I stream really
is
early
a
anyway.
Silent being. He lurks.
He does lurk.
He sucks.
And I do
He-
stream really
he
early
is
for
a
him.
Void
Yeah.
walker.
Yeah. He's also a void walker who probably needs
He'll
more sleep.
crawl into someone's washer and then he'll come out the fridge, like.
Or
with
out of my
snacks.
dresser. There's my dresser one time too. It's like I didn't even know I was hiding anything in the dresser, but then again, I do have a fear of empty drawers, so there is plenty of room for him to crawl out of there from. I don't have that many socks. Okay.
Mini socks.
Mini socks. Alright, let's see. You said I need some tools. And I'm sorry I cut you
Don't
off.
worry about it. I'm telling you, I have the extended power washers. I can do this without any issue. If you want to work on the primary building.
I think I had the extended washers too, because I think I bought those. The Prime Vista 1500 long extension.
That might work.
That might work. In other words, we're not sure, but we're going to try it anyway. Let's do this. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
All right, continue. We're going to go to the fire station then. I'll admit, I don't know where most of this music in the game is and where this playlist is coming from. I want to say this is a Pokemon
Okay,
song.
so I will say,
Yeah, this
Kouri.
is Pokemon. What's up?
you can use this ladder,
But you can't use the scaffolding.
and you can use this,
Little step
but
stool.
you cannot use the scaffolding back there. Don't worry about that, and I will deal with this.
Okay. Yeah, this is definitely Pokemon. I think this is Ekrutik. Is this the Heart Gold Soul Silver version of Ekrutik, I think? I don't know. I know I'm asking you, you're like, Kouri, how the fuck could I know that?
Because out of everything, this practice tower is the thing that is the most, is the thing that would require the scaffolding. And it's a bit difficult to clean once you know what the heck you're doing with it.
Ah, the baseboard. Got that. Yeah, I know I do stream early in the morning. Poor Tito. He tells me he lurks because it's like, Kouri, it's
Early.
5 a.m. for me. It's like, I know, Tito.
It's not your fault that some people are...
It's just a
West
time
Coast.
zone thing, yeah. I mean, for Momo, it's perfect, because for her, it's 2 in the afternoon, because she's in Germany. And Bunny, it's pretty good for her, too, because they're both in the afternoon. It's like, hey, we just had lunch, Kouri's streaming, alright, what a Saturday. But for meanwhile, other people are like, Kouri, it's like 5 in the morning, what is wrong with you? It's like, well, it's 8 a.m. here.
Sorry, it's before noon. What the hell's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
it's before noon on a Sunday. Are you insane? I'm like, no, I'm just streaming. I'm just streaming.
Do you know the kind of people that are up before noon on a Sunday?
Scara. And apparently you were awake early today, too.
I was, yeah, but I also fell asleep hella early. So...
Yeah. I guess you were really that excited for Final Fantasy IX?
That doesn't count.
Yeah, you were. I guess you were really hyped for, because you were in the chat. You were lurking at like before 7:30, and I was like, "Why are you in the chat before 7:30? I'm not even ready yet. I'm still having breakfast." And you're like, "Yeah, Final Fantasy IX. I'm lurking. I'm sneaking. I'm in your walls." I'm just like, okay.
Listen, I was up hella early today. I think I was up at like 3 or 4 a.m.
Woo, goodness. You're ready to go.
Yeah. But I fell asleep. I don't even know when. I'd have to ask Griff. Because I got bored, and he was still doing D&D stuff with
Right.
his group of people.
Yeah.
Because they started a new D&D thing without me.
Oh.
It's fine. I don't expect to be invited to things like that.
I mean, if I was more of a D&D nerd, I'd invite you.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, I'd like for us to do more collab stuff in the future whenever we spray off and clean up
yeah.
everything in the future. But even Momo was like, she messaged me on Discord after her stream yesterday, and she's like, when are we going to do collab? And I'm like, well, you've got something you got to take care of next week with the doctors, and then you're probably going to be taking a break for a while for medical things, and then after that we can collab together. And I'm like, cool. Now people are asking me to collab. It's not just Zydrate. It's like we got more people. We're building up the fans. We're building up the group. We're building up the team. We got a team going. Maybe we can do a 3-person collab.
That'd be fun.
That'd be hype. You, me, Momo. I would ask Jazz, but I know Jazz is always super busy, so it's gonna be a while before he's ready to collab. He can barely get an hour in before he has to go.
Fair.
But that'd be really sweet.
Lethal Company or something.
I've never played
Yeah,
Lethal Company. Yeah.
It's not bad. And as long as you have people willing to play it mostly vanilla without freaking hampering it down with a bunch of stuff, it'll be fine. But yeah, so anyway, so Griff was doing D&D stuff. I was bored out of my mind.
Right, and it was really
Pretty
early in the
much.
morning.
No, this was yesterday.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like 3 a.m.
No, he would not play D&D at 3 a.m.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
But yeah, so he was doing that. I got bored. I turned off the computer. I went over there for a minute. I was still bored.
Yeah.
I went to the living room. I turned on for Polo.
Yep.
And was watching Fear and Hunger videos. until I fell asleep. At some point, I think he nudged me,
Right.
and I don't really remember anything after that until like 3 or 4 a.m.
Okay, good. Well, not good, actually. Oh, Tito's. He's
I mean,
still
that's-
working. Best way to clean up. Please get out of my way, robot. I am busy destroying your kind. Yes. Robot genocide is the best way to clean up, I guess.
No, it's not. Robots help us with the cleaning process. What do you think power washers are?
Well, not Eggman's robots.
Well, true.
Yeah, that's a Sonic Heroes quote, though. That was just me saying, I'm going to destroy all of your kind. Please move, robot. Eggman's robots are just like, I'm sorry. They mean well. They're just working for the wrong guy. They should work for me instead. Say, hey robot, how good are you at editing videos and how fast can you get them done? Just buy them all little computers so they can all just start editing videos hella quick. It's like, okay, now we can do like 5 streams a week. And the robots are like, we're tired, boss. I'm just giving attention to Cat before heading home, finished cleaning his box and fed him. Kitty Cat's taken care of.
Cats need to be taken care of. It's
Agreement.
super important.
We all do.
But, yeah. So, that's why I was awake hella early, because I went to bed a little bit earlier than normal.
Right. Just spraying a wall here. We don't really have the Zydrate point of view, but that's fine.
Don't worry about it. All I'm doing is washing a building.
We're both washing buildings. It's a good day.
Like, listen, after I'm done with the outside of this building, which is the most annoying part, I will
Right.
come and help you. Hello?
Did you go to bed at 9 p.m.? Asked Tito. Also, this definitely
Hi.
sounds like Nehru's theme from,
Actually, pass me my cup.
I'm hungry.
I'm pretty sure this is Nehru's theme from Oracle of Ages. This
I
is
did
a
not
remake.
just have breakfast. It's 1 p.m.
When
We
did-
had breakfast at like 9.
Has it been that long already? The day is going by so quickly. All I've been doing is fighting randos and getting Vivi poorly hurt because the stupid randos are targeting him, and then we're cleaning a fire station.
I can't help when I'm hungry.
No, it's all good. Or, wait, you're talking to Griffin. Okay.
I mean, I'm talking to everybody.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can't help when they're hungry.
Nope, just a bodily function.
You gotta eat, man.
Gotta eat, gotta sleep. I don't make the rules. At least food is usually good. But I wish I didn't have to spend 8 hours in bed. I'd rather have that. I think I've said this before, but I'd rather have that Enertron from Chrono Trigger. Just spend 5 minutes in there and I'm fully rested, but I'm still hungry.
I don't think that's... What is it?
Texas barbecue burger.
No.
No?
No.
No barbecue? Okay.
No. I'm not really in the mood for... Okay, so... It's good, but I'm not in the mood for baked beans.
Oh. Animals and others get food before I feed myself, but Tito also must eat.
Tito, it's important that you eat.
See, Zydrate's saying it too.
Please take care of yourself.
Agreement.
We love
Would you like me to heat up the hamburger?
you. No.
What the hell do you want to put in your belly?
I don't know.
I'm gonna sit back down and you can figure out yourself.
Oh.
Yeah? You're on your own now.
No.
Oh yeah, I can use a ladder. I forget about that. I'll use the ladder when I'm done with everything at the base. That way I don't have to keep getting back up and back down over and over again. Because that's silly.
It really is. Oh yeah, this is definitely Zelda.
I don't know which one this is. The other one was Nehru's theme
I
remade.
don't know I don't know what Zelda, but I know it is Zelda.
I mean, the playlist says so on YouTube, but when I download it, it's just whatever music comes what may. So, I just wanted to slap down something for background noise so it wasn't just the sounds of you and me and spraying things. And I was like, well, let's have some nice music to go with it. Because
Sliced
music.
cheese and rolled ham? What are you doing with that? That's mine.
What is with sliced cheese and rolled ham? What? Or toast with peanut butter.
We're married. Everything's each other's.
No,
How do you know?
mine. It's my fidget toy. I know it's not meant to be a fidget toy, but it kind of is. I don't even know what its proper use is yet. I haven't looked it up online to see why I bought this thing, but I think it has to do with brushes. So how are you?
Me?
Yes.
I'm doing well. We're playing PowerWash. I'll admit that it's gonna be a little bit before I can get all those videos edited, but like I said, it was a really busy week last week because I had to do all the month-end close, and now it's all done. So all the hard work is done.
Sometimes real life.
Real life happens, and I also had to make that update video I made.
Yeah.
So that's all done, and I already uploaded Reciteer last night.
Can't wait for the chicken or
Chicken
the rooster.
or the duck. Well, it probably won't be a duck.
Unlimited eggs. Let's go.
Egg.
Egg.
It'd be funny if it was something that was like a mammal, like a horse pops out, and I'm like, wait, what?
How'd you come out of an egg?
I have so many biological questions here.
Are
It's
you
like
a sea?
it's,
Like that's the only thing that makes sense.
it's like it was a turtle. Wait, no, turtles come out of eggs. I'm trying to think of
Yes, they
something.
do.
Like what comes out? Okay, how about like a cat? That doesn't come out of an egg.
A fox.
You know, it's funny because with Pokemon, everything that's mammalian still comes out of an egg anyway, like an Eevee.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? So what if my egg is a Pokemon?
To be fair, you can pretty much breed everything with a Ditto, so
Yeah, but what the hell would you classify Ditto as far as like
a gelatinous whatever.
a slime? I don't know. A polymorph?
It'll be whatever you want it to be.
I want you to be dead. No, that's Jeff the spider and Billy.
Poor Jeff.
And poor Jeff. Those spiders I had to fight this morning, though, they can die. They're not Jeff's. But everything had to wiggle its ass in the game. At least it looks good. I mean, you know, I think I got the mod installed. I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to look like that well. I haven't played this game a million
from
times.
What Griff has told me, it is modded. It's beautiful. It's
Good.
nice
As long as it
and
looks
detailed. Like, compared to what it usually looks like, everything's a lot clearer. It's like putting on glasses and noticing that trees have leaves.
Right?
So, yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to...
Like, the backgrounds definitely are gorgeous. The whole thing is gorgeous.
There we go. I've got the boomstick out. All right, let's spray this for real. But yeah, that's good to hear that everything
For real,
worked out.
real?
What?
For real, for real?
Well, I've got the extended sprayer out, so I'm ready to do some heavy duty spraying. I don't know why I didn't have that on default, but I guess it just sets everything to default when you start up the game.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is the Kirby 64 music. This plays in the second level of the game. I love that game. That was I think that was like the third stream I did was Kirby. Before I think you joined.
Probably. I don't remember Kirby.
No. That was really early in May. Ditto was a failed Mew experiment. Oh, okay. Steak and potatoes with cheese. That sounds like some fine eats.
Potatoes.
And then Momo with her fries. It's like if you ever want to summon Momo, all you have to do is just bring up fries. She loves fries
Listen,
like crazy.
You bring up fries, that's like half of the chat.
That's true. Fries are goated. I'm sure I could go on Discord right now and send her a gif of fries, and she's like, why do you torture me?
That's not true.
Cat is too
There's
tired
other
for the
things.
laser. Gonna feed him a bit more, then head home. Okay, Tito.
Be safe, Tito.
Exactly
Love
that.
you. Listen, just all I ask in my marriage is simple things. 1, please bring me fries. 2, don't be David Grohl.
That last one is oddly specific.
It's topical for recent events.
Okay.
Do you want to know what that is?
I guess so. I'll listen.
It was discovered that David Grohl had a child out of wedlock.
Oh, okay.
He is married.
So it was an affair.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much the only way you really get kids is, you know.
Listen, you know, the thing is, I don't know what the ins and outs of his married life are. I don't know if they had discussed this and it was, you know, perfectly acceptable for him to have somebody or not. I don't know all that, and because I don't know all that, I'm not gonna necessarily call it an affair. However, he is the baby daddy, so...
Gotcha. Love Zydrate 100%. I'm sorry, Tito. I don't have that. I don't actually know how to program the love one, but it's RNG pretty much anyway. He's just like, you know what? If Love Zydrate doesn't work as a command, I'm just gonna give 110%. Okay, Tito. There you go. You got 110% love from Tito.
I appreciate that. Tito, you good bean?
I feel like if I had started doing all the commands that you have on your channel, I feel like I'd be copying you too much.
Nah.
But some of them
I
make
mean,
sense to have.
Do you honestly think that I have the originality of having this stuff?
Yeah, yeah. Nobody
being
really
heavily
exactly.
inspired by other people.
True, true.
Like, I've taken a little bit of inspiration from some people, a little bit of inspiration from others, and just kind of tweaked it to my own.
Yeah,
Like, at one
I'm the same
point-
way.
At one point, there was like boss battle stuff, and I tried to do that, and it didn't go super well.
Aw.
Like, would I put it back in? Maybe, but I'd have to figure out who the boss fights are.
Is follow widge not working? That's weird. I think it's supposed to work. Or is it just follow? I think it's follow.
No, there's follow, and then there's follow age.
Hold on. Let me take a look at my commands. I don't often use that one myself because it doesn't work for the streamer. You can't really follow yourself, so... No, it's supposed to be follow, but follow doesn't work for me, and I don't know if it still works at all. Oh, it does. It says you've been following me for 1 month and 25 days and 6 minutes. You
Listen.
stalker command.
The reason why it doesn't work for you is because you're your #1 stalker.
I know, right? I know everything I'm going to do, even before I do it. Strange, isn't it?
Like, you're always where you're going to be.
Ooh, this one's Forever Fields. Or Flower Fields, sorry. Before you defeat Huff and Puff. I'm sorry, I'm a nerd when it comes to some video game music. Some of it I get right, and some of it I'm just horrendously bad. It's just like when we were playing Guess Which Game This Picture's From, and you were like, Kouri, how do you do that? How did you and Tito get that? How did Tito get the Spore one?
I mean...
That was impressive,
yeah,
Tito.
That was insanely impressive.
That
and then,
was.
Like, Wrath being able to get some of them, I'm like...
And
dude,
Red was just dominating, too, when Red joined in.
Red did really good.
We didn't have a chance once he joined the chat. And when he is on Discord, I'm like, man, we can't even beat Red at this point. We had to summon the Planeteers just to stand a chance.
There's no beating anybody. It's not a competition in that way. It's
I'm
us
glad it
versus
wasn't.
the game itself.
But yeah, Bunny got some good ones too.
I had a few good ones too.
You did,
You
Griffin. You did. Griffin got a lot of them.
It's not your fault that you work.
Yeah.
No, it's your fault. I care about you.
Griffin, you have to work anyway. Come on now. Irrespective. I have to work and I don't even have a spouse.
Ugh, adult responsibility.
Yeah, well, it's either that or you gotta live with your parents and let them boss you around. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Personally, I like being an adult better than being a kid. I mean, granted, it would be nice to be young and have more free time on my hands, but you know what I got instead? Money in the bank and nobody to tell me what to do with it. Big fucking facts. So now I told my mom, it's like, remember that time you told me what to do as an adult? She's like, I never told you what to do as an adult. I'm like, you're goddamn right. Mom's like, you're 34, you do whatever you want. I'm like, that is the best flex I can ask for. Just pure adultship. So I'll wake up in the morning and I'll log on and I'll do my workload if it means that I can just wake up in the morning and not have to worry about being bossed around or, have to deal with my parents telling me, oh, you can't go out with your friends, you can't have this for dinner, you can't have pancakes for dinner. And it's like, I can have pancakes for dinner 3 times in a row. You're not going to stop me. Giggle weird flex.
Someone who sometimes has default food because she has no idea what she wants, and
right.
So I have like taco meat 3 nights in a row, or
yes.
burgers for about a month. And
same.
Like, I couldn't. Just let me eat what my body will let me eat.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Exactly. So, no, when people ask me things like, what about high school? Wasn't those the best years of your life? And I'm like, listen,
Who the hell? Okay, so...
Who says that?
My opinions... And this is going to be very harsh.
I mean, opinions are... Everybody's got them.
If you feel that the high school years were the best years of your life...
You may want to reevaluate.
That means you've accomplished nothing in your adulthood worth being happy about.
Yeah, and some people do say that kind of thing too, with the high school part. I'm like, and I'm like, you know what, bud? My best years of my life happened after I got rid of my ex, after I broke up with her.
Currently, I'm thinking on it's like, what are the best years of my life? I would say currently. Out of everything. Even with my medical stuff, even with all of that, I wouldn't necessarily want to say my childhood, because that was just blind naivete and not seeing the world for what it was, which...
Nostalgia glasses.
I wish I could go back to that,
Tito,
nice,
climbing into the electrical socket? That's dangerous.
Tito! What are you doing?
I'm trying to read chat at the same time, so sorry if there was a delay, Tito. Anyway, you proceed.
Tito is pure energy. He has nothing to fear from that socket.
You're right. But, yeah, so, okay, let's, to some degree, I can sort of understand it, but then to some degree, it's like, what do you mean that was the best years of your life? Have you really nothing to been proud of after that point?
Exactly.
Compared to high school, I would say college was way better for me.
Not for me personally, but yeah. College can be better for people. I mean, it's more fun for some.
So, let me actually emphasize this, okay?
Okay.
I didn't necessarily try that hard in high school. I felt like I was out of the loop. There was just, it was life. It was life. I keep. Why am I shrinking? Hello?
You are shrinking. You got small. I think it's. Are you getting away from your seat or something? Are you adjusting yourself?
There we go. I'm normal again.
You are normal.
It's fine.
You ate a poison mushroom in Mario. You got small. An enemy hit you. A Goomba stepped on your toe. You got small. Then you got a big mushroom again. I don't know.
I don't want to clean the inside of this thing. I'm gonna wait, I think. I'll clean the bottom row, and then I'm gonna go and help you, and then we can clean the rest of this together.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. I know you're trying to talk about you're mentioning college.
Yeah. So, when it came to college, that was something that I chose for myself.
Right.
I chose to go to college, so I put effort into that. Real freaking effort into that. Even the days that I was tired, even the days that I was stressed the hell out, which was a good chunk of days.
Right.
With studying and otherwise, I pushed myself. And being able to graduate cum laude was a major accomplishment for myself because I proved that I could. I proved that I could allow myself to succeed in ways that I didn't really think about doing when I was in high school.
Right.
I could show that, hey, I'm smarter than I might think that I am sometimes. And it was nice, because that was for me. It was all for me. Even the struggles of it and stuff, like, I was happy.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So, like, I know some people, when it comes to college, that's like their partying years, and they do all sorts of stuff, and they live in dorms, and yada. No. With me,
Nah.
this is a career college. I live here, I drive a half hour to get to the college, I do my classes, I go home.
Agreement. I was the same way.
And the thing that frustrated me a little bit was there were times when, and I don't know if I've actually told you this or not, at that point I was living with a partner.
Okay.
And I started taking them to work in the mornings.
Yes.
Which means that my brain was not at full function in the morning. Even back then, it was still not in full function in the morning, even with me going to bed at a decent time.
Yeah.
And so I would drive him to work, drop him off, turn around, drive on the highway.
Yes.
Going to the college, and I would be about maybe 5-10 minutes away from the college when my brain would be like, okay, we're fully booted, you're good. Before that point, I didn't even talk to him in the mornings because my brain, like, there was no communication. I was not functioning other than being an active meat suit.
It's a meat suit. What a way to put it. Yeah, a meat mech, if you will.
Because you know how sometimes with computers, it takes a while for it to load up?
Yeah, yeah.
And then, you know, it finally gets there and all of the sounds pop on. And
Zydrate has to
now you
restart
can
and
actually
install
do
updates.
stuff.
Yeah.
And that's how it was.
Yeah.
And it was frustrating because he
Especially if you're not a morning person.
reliant. He
Yeah.
got reliant on me doing that, which before that point, he would just walk to work. And, you know, when I first got my vehicle, I was kind of happy, but I hated the fact that I suddenly became the car friend.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people
Yeah.
abused my generosity.
Yeah, I was in the same boat growing up too, because the only other person who had a car was one of my friends, but he was one of those guys who is exactly what you're talking about as far as like the party type. He was girl crazy, and he didn't really try in school, so he couldn't keep his parking space or his car because he just kept breaking it or wrecking it or doing something dumb party-wise to it. And so, just like you, I too became the car friend. But they weren't really taking advantage of me, but some other friends in our group or our extended circle did. And I was like, you know what? I gotta limit this to just the people who are my best buds. I can't be taking all these randos with me just because they're friends of friends.
Yeah, and like, on one hand, I couldn't just tell him, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, because, you know, that would be rude, for one, and two, it was my partner at the time. I can't
Right.
just... It would... I hate that, too, that it feels like, oh, it's an obligation just because you're with them. It was frustrating. But it felt like I didn't necessarily have a choice there, so I couldn't say anything. But like, you know, it was what it was.
Yeah.
I was still able to do school stuff, like, even on the days that winter hit pretty dang bad, and
That was an attempt.
I still clearly remember one of my AMP classes where you moved the moved something because it forced me to stand up.
Oh, sorry, I was moving the ladder or the stool.
It's fine.
I was moving something to move. And then I realized, oh wait, I could just climb on this roof to get onto this roof. And I'm thinking, okay, well that's a lot better than that scaffolding that we can't touch.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But what was I saying? God, I forgot.
Jeez, I forgot too. You were talking about you didn't want to feel a sense of obligation, and then I just forgot after that. We are the worst people when it comes to conversation because we'll both ramble for hours. You and I could start a conversation about socks, and then the next thing you know, it's like, hey, what about rubber ducks? What about pizza? What about rubber ducks on top of pizza? It's like, Kouri, that's just weird. What are you talking about? Welcome home, Tito. Tito's home. He climbs through the mail slot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I remember.
Oh, okay, good.
So, when it came to my college, there was only a handful of people that were in the classes with me because it was a career college. So
Right. I've been there.
Other than the mandatory classes that everyone needs to take for the associates.
Yeah, like the...
Everything else is specific to the...
Yeah, your gen
career.
ed studies, and then you had the career stuff. Yeah, I know.
So, it was... Oh, God. I want to say it was AMP 1. Because I know it wasn't 3 or 4. And so, I think it was my first AMP class where I would go there... I would travel a half hour or however long, I want to say about a half hour, to get there, no matter what. And so there were days where it was really snowy and icy, but the school wasn't closed. You know, there was nothing saying that any of the courses were canceled.
Nope.
So I would still go there. And at least there was one time where I drove up. It took me over an hour. I think it was an hour and a half to 2 hours to actually get to the school.
Yes. Again.
I get there, and even the teacher was running late.
Yeah.
And he apologized, and he's like, do we wait for the other students, or do you want to just, chalk this up to whatever? Like, we talked it out, and it's like, no one else showed up that day.
That's...
No other students. There was only technically supposed to be like 4 of us in the class.
Yeah.
I only ever saw maybe one other girl as, half the time.
Right.
And then the third girl was like maybe twice.
I had a class where there was just me and literally one other person and the professor, and that was it. 3 people in total. That was the smallest class I ever had, and I still got an easy A because it was math. And I was like, you're not going to stop me with algebra. I'm going to wreck that shit.
See, I am horrible when it comes to math.
I was too for a while.
With that class, with my algebra, college algebra,
right,
that was the best I had ever done in math since junior high.
You know, the funny thing is, when it comes to mathematics, it seems like everybody either is really good at algebra or really good at geometry, but never both, for the most part.
See, I always chalk it up to you are either a English science kid or you are a math history kid.
I was a math English, so I'm weird. Zydrate's like, oh, okay.
I love science. I was really into science, and I did really good with literature. So that was my jam.
I mean, I guess I'm more of a math history because I really loved world history, but American history to me was just boring because it's like war, Great Depression, war. I'm like, that's boring. Let's talk about the ancient Egyptians and how they used to mummify people by taking their brains out with tweezers from their nose or something. Let's talk about cool stuff like burying them in giant pyramids and things like that. And, let's talk about the ancient Greeks and the aqueducts. I want to talk about that stuff. And it's like, Kouri, let's talk about American history. I'm like, American history is just wars.
No, please no.
I just want to talk about the cool history. We don't have that cool cultural stuff.
No, because we were babbies.
Yeah, we were babbies. It's a small country. It's a young country. It's only like 250 years old nearly. We don't get the cool stuff where it's like, oh yeah, remember that time back in feudal Japan and celebrating this with these really cool historical structures about when this person was, the shogun of this era, and it's like, no, because that was before we were even really a country yet.
Remember when Washington sailed the frickin' Delaware and it was cold and everyone almost died? Sure, but who cares?
Yeah, I mean, it's not nearly as cool as look at this cool pagoda from like the 15th century in this dynasty or something, and I'm like, yeah, that's really cool.
Remember when they told us that, hey, a two-party system's a bad idea? Sorry. It's all good. But, I just never really was fond of American history. I still aced the class, though, because, my teacher was a coach. And the thing about coach teachers is... I love the coach history teachers.
Because
they're chill.
Yeah, they're chill, and the thing is, it's like, usually they just go extremely by the textbook, because let's face it, at the end of the day, they still coach, but they're not really teachers, per se, typically.
Like, it depends on if they're retired coaches or not. Like, I swear, I had, like, 2 teachers...
Yeah.
That nobody called them Mr. So-and-so. Everyone called them Coach So-and-so.
Yeah, Coach So-and-so. Exactly right.
I do not recall them actually being a coach for anything while I was...
Same here.
In the junior high.
I was like,
but
what do you...
Everyone called them that.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, what do you teach again? What are you a coach of exactly? And he's like, women's basketball. I'm like, oh, I don't really play basketball, and I'm not on the women's basketball team. I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know the sports I'm not involved in, because I just don't, I'm a nerd. Why would nerds care about sports? Especially if it's like...
So yeah, one of my, I want to say it was history. I can't even remember the class now. We had one teacher, everyone called him Coach Cloud, and he was amazing, and he was a little bit, he was a little bit off his rocker, but in a good way. I prefer the teachers that are a little bit nutty.
Yeah.
But apparently, he had taught all of my siblings.
Yeah. Especially if it's a small town, that's super common with my family.
I mean, it wasn't necessarily a small town.
Well, no, it probably wasn't small for you, but I mean, when I grew up, it's like my life management teacher's like, oh, I taught your mom. I'm like, okay, did everybody just have my mom in their classes?
But it is, to me, it was amazing that there's a 9-year gap between me and my sister.
Yeah, you did mention a large gap there.
I mean, she's the eldest, I'm the baby, so it makes sense. But it's like, having somebody who taught her and my brothers, it's like, whoa,
Exactly.
But still, do I know what the heck he was the coach of? No.
No.
Not at all. Not any freaking clue whatsoever.
He's like, I taught softball. Okay. I taught the tennis. I was the tennis coach. All right.
And then my drama teacher was also called Coach.
Okay. Wow. Our drama teacher was cool as shit, but she retired. So.
I loved. He was an amazing theater teacher.
Yeah.
He was also a little bit off his rocker, but in the fun way.
Yeah.
He also, the thing that I thought was amazing was he also did like radio commercials.
Nice.
For a local car place. And there was two specific kids that I went to high school with that were both part of these different car place families.
Jeez,
it was amazing.
Are you already done with the whole? Are you already done with the tower over there?
Hell no! I'm done with the outside of the tower.
Oh yeah, I can see it from here. I thought there was just shadows. Wow. Okay. Got a sludge bomb went off inside of there. But yeah, the coach teachers. Yeah. My coach teachers,
they're amazing.
My problem was the only problem that I had is that I was one of those kids. Like I said before, you're either good at algebra or you're good at geometry. I was good at algebra, and it took me a while to get to that point. So when I had my geometry teacher and he was a coach, he didn't like me at all, and he was very condescending. One of those I'll break your spirit kind of teachers, basically. I'm like, okay, I didn't know that I had Miss Trunchbull as a teacher. But needless to say, I would always get like maybe A's on my homework or A on a test, and if I did get anything A on my homework, he's like, good, why don't you get an A on my test? And then if I get an A on his test, he's like, oh, even a blind horse can be led to water. And I'm like, boy, are you just never satisfied? I would hate to be married to you.
Some people are just horrible people.
Yeah.
And they should not be instructors.
I got a C in that class, and I just took it and walked, and I was like, you know what, that's fine. I'll just bring up my GPA some other way. So I just took a remedial math class in my senior year and just took algebra again and got an A on it. That way I graduated with honors in high school.
The thing I think that took me away from math, even more so than everything else, was one specific teacher. Because, like, and God help you if you actually wanted to do well in her class, she did not give any fucks.
Oh god, that was almost all of my years in high school mathematics.
No, I mean, I say this because it feels like when it came to her class, there was a lot of failure.
Oh, that's a very generous game.
And, like, it'd be one thing if it was the kids that always failed. Because, you know, there are some kids that don't try that, are like DF students.
Yeah, yeah.
And stuff like that. And it's just like they just, there's nothing you can do. The kids are, it is what it is kind of thing. But whenever you have the good students failing the class, you start to question, okay, why are the A and B students failing this class? And she got fired years later.
Oh.
And I can only assume it was because of the amount of failure and her not really helping the students. Because I can clearly remember one occasion where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna legit try. I'm gonna legit try to understand what's going on, and I couldn't. I was looking at the notes. I was paying attention the entire time she was up at the board and showing the examples and all that stuff. I wrote down everything.
Yeah.
It was not. It
just
not
didn't click. No, it didn't click.
And so after she was done with that, I called her over and I explained. It's like, ma'am, I took the notes. I tried to follow along and I don't understand it. Is there any way you can show me another example or a different method? And her response to one of her students was,
Citrate rage.
Your mother is a math teacher. Have her explain it to you.
All right, then maybe I should just have her teach me and I can get a better grade from that, because you shouldn't be a teacher.
One, not even in the same school. Two, she's not getting paid to teach me this math. This is your job.
Yeah, really, that's what your salary is about, miss.
Like, you can tell, it still affects me today because...
Yeah, I can tell.
No, you should not.
The vitriol.
If you're gonna be a teacher and a kid is legitimately asking you for help, why the fuck are you a teacher?
Yeah.
If you are not there to try to help the kids learn. Like, that is... You're horrible.
Yeah.
You're horrible. Like,
it's like, please just turn in your just turn in your equipment and go ahead and just send in your 2 weeks. Goodbye. But she won't.
I don't need to calm the rage, babe. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I don't know if that applies if it's Zydrate who's going through the rage, since it's my redeem, so I don't know if that works that way. But that's just Griffin being Griffin, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm.
He worries about me.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, he's your husband, of course, so.
Like, it would be one thing if it's like, oh, a doctor, a lawyer, you know, those jobs that get paid well.
Yeah, yeah.
Teachers don't get paid for beans.
No.
I have such deep, utter respect for teachers because of the amount of school they have to go through to get to be a teacher, as well as the freaking lives that they hold in their hands to try to mold children into being, you know, good members of society and
good
learning.
beans.
But having somebody that clearly doesn't care about the kids doing this job that she also seems like she doesn't give a heck about, Why are you here?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, I've had a lot of good teachers, but I have had some bad eggs as well myself. And I mean, to their credit, maybe I was always just a slacker student myself in high school, but some of them, like I told you about the geometry teacher, it was, some of them, the ball was in his court as far as being an asshat. That's him.
Yeah.
That was him. He picked up the jerk-ass ball with that one. I didn't pick it up.
As far as high school, I feel like high school, I didn't... Okay. As far as high school goes, I don't think I have any super memorable teachers that I disliked. But in junior high, there was the math teacher, Miss Harris.
Right.
And then there was another teacher that was so disliked that she had a nickname tied to her last name.
Oh, boy.
And tweaking it a little bit. So part of her... instead of it being her proper last name, it was half of her last name and then bitch.
All right. Well. Damn.
This is a woman who taught English, communications, and a couple other classes. She told me my name was improper English and tried to dock points off of my name.
Joke's on her, though. She got a new name. One she won't like. You want to talk about proper English, miss? Whatever your last name was, bitch? Then,
I can tell you what it is. I just,
Yeah, we won't dox her or anything like that or anything.
I mean, I don't know how common the last name is, and I
Yeah.
really doubt anyone's gonna look it up.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be really psycho to go that far. But, I had a teacher, this is a long time ago. This is elementary school old, so this is almost a good 25 years ago now? Goodness. She's probably long since retired. So we'll talk about her because she's not here. She's probably long since retired.
Chances are the woman I'm talking about
Has also retired?
Retired from this mortal coil, maybe. She
Oh.
was kind of old when I had her.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely taking it a step beyond. I was just going to say that this teacher I'm talking about was just genuinely retired. Probably in her 60s or 70s by now. A great-grandmother, maybe. But, yeah, the one I was talking about, she punished me. Well, no, here's what happened. She didn't like me, obviously. Like, one of those teachers, you know that they just don't like you. Like,
Yeah, and you don't know why. It's just obviously they just don't.
Like, maybe she didn't like me, and she's like, oh, I don't like Kouri because, he's so disruptive and he's loud, and my mom was defending me and saying, he's 9. He is a child. They are loud and disruptive at 9. I'm like,
I mean, you remember back, like, in the early 90s, mid to late 90s, when they decided, hey, let's diagnose every single child with ADHD.
Yeah.
Let's give them all Ritalin, so that way we can just have, disruptive kids and turn them all into zombies.
Yeah, my mom was just not about that. She's like, you don't pat on my kid, you don't lecture my kid. I am the mom, I'll lecture my own kid. It's like, thank you, Mom.
Oh, I loved whenever you had those moments of, yeah, corporal punishment. I don't think so. You do not hit my child.
My mom said, it's like, you come back and you hit my child one more time and see if this school isn't sued to the ground. And I'm like, I like Mom. Mom was cool.
There is nothing in this paper that I signed whenever I signed my child up for school that says that you're allowed to strike them.
Yes, you do not fanny smack my boy. You do not butt whoop him.
If disciplinary must happen, you freaking call me.
Yes.
And until I am there, you can put them in, like, not necessarily in school suspension, but, you take them and you put them away from the other students or whatever. You have them sit in the principal's office, but you do not strike the kid.
Yeah, when my mom found out about that, that stopped immediately like a bad habit. So that was really cool of Mom. But this is about this teacher as well. This was well after I was actually struck by the principal. But this teacher, again, she didn't like me because she thought I was disruptive. Again, I was 9. 9-year-olds are usually...
I'm sorry. Elementary age? Every kid is disruptive.
Thank
Every
you.
kid is loud.
That's what I was getting at, exactly. I was 9. I wasn't 19. So needless to say, that's what my mom defended with, and my teacher's response to that was to put me in the corner of the room with my back face, or I was facing the wall. So if I wanted to see the board, I had to basically have whiplash acquired as a skill set. Yeah, she was one of those kinds of teachers, and it was only me. It was only me who was put in the back of the room like that with my face against the wall, like I was in timeout. And this continued for more than half the school year.
So, one, she's the one disrupting your learning.
Yes.
Because, I'm sorry, how am I supposed to learn if I can't see the frickin' board, lady?
Yeah, my neck doesn't crane like an owl.
You are causing my grades to go down because you think that I am, this huge,
yeah, like I'm some sort of disappointment in your life. And the thing is, Zydrate, you're absolutely right. You can guess what happened next regarding my grades. Because my mom at first didn't believe that was happening, because she thought that she saw D's and F's on my report card, and she's like, what's going on with your grades? I can't see the board. I see a wall, but that's not where the board is. It's a different wall. And so...
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's really fucked up.
And so Mom didn't believe me at first, because she thought that, the teacher was just being a bitch, and she's like, you're probably just making stuff up. I've already yelled at her before. This probably isn't anything that's actually happening. And then when she actually found out and came to the school, she's like, oh, and I just grounded Kouri for almost the entire school year. So she gave me my stuff back, and then she just chewed out my teacher.
I understand to a degree. It's like, okay, the kid is disruptive.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really see what's going on because you're at work, Mom, but that was happening. Your son was not lying to you. Your boy wasn't lying.
Come on.
Yeah, it's your son.
Whenever the course of action to correct the behavior is doing something that makes it so the kid is failing,
yeah,
you're not doing it right.
No, you're screwing it up. So, yeah, I had to trade one bad thing that happened for another bad thing that happened, and once we finally got rid of her, and somehow I miraculously made it through the 4th grade, I found out later from my best friend, it's like, she transferred to a different school, and she started teaching at a different, a different grade level. And then my best friend, he was talking to me, he's like, so, Kouri, who did you have when you were in elementary school? We somehow got into the conversation about this, and I was like, I told him the teacher's name, and he said, I hate that bitch. She nearly failed my kid brother. And I'm like, oh my god, you had her too? This woman is just cursed everywhere she goes. Obviously, she's a shit teacher.
Yeah, to me, when it comes to teaching and stuff,
yeah.
If you don't give a fuck about the children, if you don't give a fuck about the teaching, don't teach.
Yeah.
Go into something else.
Yeah, go do something else.
Service. I don't know.
If you don't like kids, why are you working with kids?
Please, for the love of God, if you do not like children, stop working with them.
Yeah, don't be a nanny, don't be a babysitter, don't be a teacher. Go do something that has nothing to do with children. Be an electrician.
Nothing to do with child services. No. Please.
Do what I do. Just be an accountant and you don't have to deal with any kids. I don't deal with kids, personally, because I just do it accounting. The only thing I'm doing with is spreadsheets and numbers.
Ah, yes. The math is mathing.
Yes, the math is mathing. That's exactly what I am. I just pick up my drink in the morning. I'm like, ah, yes, the math is mathing. And then I just put on sunglasses like, yeah, the math is mathing. Shit, it's dark in here now because it's 7 a.m. and we're out of summertime, so it's not bright in the mornings anymore. Let me take these off. What?
I'm just picturing it.
I do have the Kouri Nice emote with the sunglasses. I don't think I have it up here, though. I would love to just type that in chat, gigantify it, and then just write, ah, yes, the math is mathing underneath it, and that's just exactly it right there. If I could get t-shirts made, I want a t-shirt of that.
I really wanted to go and help you after I did this first floor, because the first floor is the most annoying.
It's okay. Take your time. It's fine.
And
These are big projects.
I swear to you. I swear to you.
I know it's big.
Sir.
This is a big. This is a big assignment.
It's not about it being a big project. It's about wherever the issue is. I don't see it. I can't find it. Please send help.
Calm down.
Send help. Kouri.
I can come over and help. I'm coming.
I
What's
need
up?
new eyes.
I'll come in. All right, what are we looking at exactly? The outside, the inside? You said the inside, right?
Inside this first floor. I don't know where I'm missing. The ground floor, it says, like, the stairs.
The stairs?
Maybe. I can't find it. I've looked. I've sprayed everything. Help.
Okay.
Breathe.
All right, I see a little bit of nooks and crannies here on these steps. There's a clean now. Maybe it's on the other side, too. Let me take a look. Ah, a little bit of dollop there. Hello, stairs. I'm here to help clean you. Pardon me.
Yeah, like, out of everything, this area is the most annoying just because you have this little section of stairs here.
Right.
And you can only drop down so far.
Yeah,
to
you
get
can.
underneath this little platform and those little stairs, and it's just like, how do I do this?
I'm just taking another look. Do. Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
Alright.
there's a section that's like underneath the platform. It's like, how do I get you?
How close are we to these anyway? What's the percentile? It says 98 for drill tower walls. Where's the stairs at? Is it not on this, or? I don't know what the percentile for the stairs are.
I don't know, 95 it looks like.
95, huh? Wow. And this is only the ground floor? It's not going to be up on this next one? It's all gunky?
Yeah, it's only the ground floor, which is why, as you can see, it's like very clean from this area up. Okay, maybe it's the platform. 1 second.
Maybe it is a platform. I can't imagine it being much more. Is that better? You were right. It was a ground floor. Oh, I can't jump out the window. Oh, yes, I can.
you
Yay, I can. Wait, can I go to the top and jump out the window and not break legs?
Probably.
All right, I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay, drill tower walls. What am I missing?
I'm gonna do it just like
14
Reset wanted to do.
out of- 1 second. What's flashing at me?
Oh wait, I could forget the window. I'm gonna jump off the roof. I'm gonna jump off the roof, Jerry. Now I'm gonna jump off the roof, Nishi. Whee! I got those shoes from Portal. I borrowed them from some woman who happened to have a portal gun on her. I think her name was Shell or something.
Yeah, Shell.
Is it Shell or Shell? Because I always pronounce it Shell because it was a CH.
I mean, it is CH, but I've also heard it pronounced Chell.
Is it like
so
tomato, perhaps? I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
go with that.
Yeah. References.
I have a companion cube behind me. I have her Funko Pop behind me.
I never bought any Funko Pops, but I keep saying best friend, but again, it's the same one who just, he had his own circle, and I'm just not part of it anymore. He's got some,
sucks.
yeah, and his roommate is like a huge Funko Pop collector, so he's got like dozens and dozens and hundreds of them.
Listen, the Funko Pops of our era and generation are the same as the Thai Beanie Babies.
Yes, the Beanie Babies, I remember
and
those.
The collectible Barbies of the generation before us.
Now, I remember one of my old neighborhood friends back when he was still living there. He had the Beanie Babies. His family had I think his older sister had Beanie Babies.
Ah, yes, collect these, and they'll be worth something someday. Why?
And they're not.
Why will they be worth something?
Like,
why did we all believe that these things would be worth something? I saw them for like $1.50 at a flea market.
The flea market.
Like a month ago. Well, longer than that, but still.
Meanwhile, Scara, who went to the flea market yesterday, she probably saw Beanie Baby. She's like, "Oh, look, $1.50."
Mind you,
I appreciate
some of
that
them
at flea
are-
markets. Still,
I like flea markets.
I love flea
They're fun
markets.
to go to.
I miss going there with my grandmother before she passed away. And when I was a kid, I was like, "Can I go to the flea market with you?" Because they had like video game consoles and they had like Dreamcasts for sale, and they had all sorts of neat stuff. And I'm like, I want to
I
see
saw an original
it.
Xbox console for $8.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You can get amazing things cheap at a flea market. But,
Now, no idea if it actually worked or not,
yeah.
but
For
you
$8, I wouldn't suspect it works very well. It probably has, like, some things
To be
missing.
fair, like I said, original Xbox. At this point, Xbox 360 and that stuff had already been out for a while. So, of course, it's only going to be $8.
I think this
It
is...
didn't have the controllers. It didn't have any games with it. It was just the console.
Did it have all the cords as well, or no? Just the
It
console?
had cords.
Oh, okay.
Just, it didn't have any controllers or things like that. Just the console and the plugs.
I think this is Xenoblade Chronicles. Sorry, I'm listening to the music too. I can do both.
You can do both.
I can. But yeah, when my grandmother and I went, this was back in like the mid to late 90s, so this is definitely before the Xbox One era. Or the original actual Xbox. I don't know why they called it Xbox One. That was dumb. It's like, oh yes, the Xbox One from like the early 2000s. That one.
I think they started doing that because the PlayStation 1, except the PlayStation 1 was smart enough to actually go in numerical order.
Yes. And
Meanwhile, Xbox 360, Xbox, I don't know, 180, Xbox X Gen, Xbox, like, what are you? Why are you?
Yeah, I mean, even Atari got that kind of right, but yeah, 2600, 5200, 7800, but it's like Xbox just said, yeah, no, we're gonna do circle and then we're gonna go 1. I'm like, technically the 1 can be drawn as a straight line, so is the next one gonna be triangle? Are you doing shapes? Is that what this is? Is this a call for help? Blink twice if you're in trouble, if you're kidnapped or something, or they're holding you hostage. As my voice cracks like I'm 13. Hoorah! Oh, yeah. Yeah, Xenoblade has some amazing music. Thank you, Yoko Shimomura. May she live long and prosper.
Give me that sound. Give me the ding ding ding, please.
I'll have to stream Xenoblade Chronicles. I have all 3, including the definitive edition and the original Wii for the first one.
Is that the one that has Cosmos?
That has what, I'm sorry?
Cosmos.
Which one are
Blue
you...
hair.
I mean, there's a lot of characters with blue hair,
Or
especially in...
Is that something else?
I don't remember which Xenoblade that's in. That's definitely not a 1 character, I don't think. I've only played 1 personally. I have the other 2, I just haven't been around to play them. Like I said, the channel's for a lot of new games that I've never played before. So maybe? I don't know if anybody's in the chat, if anybody knows. X series, not Gen. Oh, thank you, Tito. Oh wait, are you talking about the Xbox? Because there is a Xenoblade Chronicles X. But now I'm wondering if we're talking again about the Xbox. Yes, Xenosaga. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I got it confused. I apologize.
It's okay.
Thank you, Tito. I love you.
Yeah, there's Xenoblade Chronicles X. I have that one too for the Wii U. I don't think there's anything else. I think it's just that one. But yeah, I've got a lot of Xenoblade games. I think I have most of them, if not all of them. But I've only played 1 on the Wii, and that was years ago during COVID. Just because, again, I haven't had much time, and that's what the channel's for. So, eventually I'd like to stream Definitive Edition and the other 2 as well. And X. Xenosaga 1 has Cosmos. Oh, okay. Man, Tito, you're so well informed. Yeah, I've never played Xenosaga itself. Is it Xenogears or? It's a whole universe in itself, if not a multiverse. So it's like the Tales series. I can't keep track of them all.
Oh God, so many tales.
Yeah, there's too many tales. Tales of something ending with an A.
Symphonia, something else.
Radiance.
One where there's a demon girl
I think.
and her relationship with her brother is questionable.
That one might actually be difficult for somebody to pinpoint. I don't know. Tales of Vesperia, I think, is one of them. I don't know these games. I like RPGs, but I can't remember every single one of them. I mean, seriously, have you had every single burger joint you've ever in the entire world? Even if you like fries, you probably haven't eaten at every single burger place in the world.
No, because some of them are mom and pop places. You can't expect to go there.
No, it's the same concept. It's like just because I like this genre doesn't mean I've played everything in it. It's like, oh, you like RPGs? Name every one.
Listen now.
How are you doing with the tower? Is it getting easier?
I'm dying, Squirtle.
Do you have anything to hydrate with?
Um,
Where's the I'm dying Squirtle from? You said that in chat earlier this morning too.
I don't know. It's a meme.
I'm dying Squirtle. But Squirtle.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Ash that says I'm dying, Squirtle.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's Pokemon
not another
speak.
Squirtle that says I'm dying, Squirtle.
I mean, they do use Pokemon speak, so I don't know. I don't know the meme. Squirtle, I'm dying. Squirtle.
Let me up. Let me up. Let me up.
So it's a meme
Do a flip.
4chan.
What?
You fell.
A meme that originated on 4chan. Please keep going. Yes.
Just do a flip, and you just jumped off.
The first video of Pokemon that is on fire, humans is commenting that it's a dire situation with planetary interjected some lyrics. The second panel features a Squirtle who refuses to put the Pokemon out, instead sings additional lyrics to the song, usually invoking additional puns. The third panel is often community pause, and the fourth is a Pokemon going, I'm dying for Squirtle.
What?
That sounded like a really long exposition and
Damn
story.
it. Yeah, that sounded like a very long, I don't know what the hell you just said.
I feel like I just heard the entire story of Kingdom Hearts in script format.
Oh, okay. I don't know the actual thing of the meme then. I just remember the I'm dying Squirtle part.
I mean, there's a lot of memes out there, and it's easy not knowing all of them. I mean, you have to do your homework for some of them.
This is the early days of memes, too. I mean, to be fair, it's not all your base early levels of memes, but...
Yeah.
Anyone else? Anybody? All your base?
I remember it. I'm not denying it.
All your base are belong to us. All your base, all your base.
Oh, good. That sounds so good. That ping is so dopamine-inducing.
You are on your way to destruction.
Wait, what?
What you say? You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Ha ha ha.
That's part of the song, because I don't know the song. See? Like I said, I don't know the meme exactly in its entirety.
We get signal. What? Main screen turn on. It's you. So the thing is that it's horrible English from a video game called Zero Wing.
I don't think I've heard that one, but there's a lot of games with zero in the title.
And, yeah, so...
That's an old NES game, right?
I'm not 100% sure. I just know that the translation was horrible. And very... I keep falling! Where's the ladder?
I don't know. Oh. I think it's on...
What do you mean? Oh no, you're using it!
Well, I'm not using it anymore, but it's on the side of the building here, near the helicopter pad.
Boink.
Wait, this place has a helicopter pad?
It also has a helicopter, which we will be cleaning later.
Isn't this a gas station?
This is a fire station!
Oh, I'm stupid. Well, okay, I'm not stupid. I just forgot. I'm not really dumb. I forgore.
Wait, am I not allowed to put... Are you freaking serious right now?
What, it's not allowing you to put it over there, the tower, because it's too big? Well, remember, we can't use the scaffolding, so we can't touch it.
No, I know that, and I've done this before. I just don't know where it is that I need to be looking.
What are we trying to do? Head under the windowsills? I don't know what you're trying to do.
This wall up here, this top wall up here, is not 100% done.
Oh.
Which is why I keep going to the top and trying to angle it from that way, but I keep falling off.
I can only go up to, like, the... I'm gonna give it a shot, then. I'm gonna go up here and try.
Good luck.
Worst case scenario is I fall and land right next to you, and I'm like, I did my best. Gundam Zero Wing. Oh. Gundam Zero Wing is where it's from? That's the game name? See, I don't really know Gundam that well. The only Gundam game I know is Gundam Battle Assault, and not because of Game Grumps, but because of the fact that we actually had a copy of that when I was a kid. And I don't know why, because nobody in my family or anybody that I knew actually was a really big Gundam fan. We just happened to have a copy of it.
Like, it says... Okay, we did it.
We did?
I think. GG.
Alright, cool. I don't know how you know that we got it. I mean, I didn't hear anything ping, so.
Well, it says we got it. It says 16 out of 16. It never pinged, but apparently we got it, so...
That sounds pretty suspicious.
I'm just gonna come over here.
Cleaning this is something else. I'm polishing my pole.
Not in front of the children.
I rated this 18 plus Chad. Then again, what do the kids care? It's like, sure, they're gonna check off the box.
I mean, I find it hilarious that, you know, just having a random button that says, sure, I'm this, you know, keeps
Yeah, that'll stop them
from holding legal liability. It's like, everybody knows that people are lying on that. Yeah, but because we actually said, hey, you have to do this to do this, we can't be held liable. That is some shady-ass business practice right there.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how, I personally don't have a good idea myself, so I can't really argue on my end, because I don't have a better idea of what to do about it. Except, you know...
Even the CAPTCHAs is not as...
No, the CAPTCHAs, as long as you're not a bot, you can pretty much do them. Or, you know, if you can read. This window... Why am I even cleaning the windowsills? The windowsills we can reach. And then I fell. But I caught myself. And then I fell. And then I caught myself. And then I fell again. Anyway, I'm goofing around enough. I gotta get back on the roof. There we go. I'm spider...
sorry.
No, it's okay. I didn't need it. I parkoured.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, screw you, ladder. I got skills to pay the bills. Maybe I should play Mirror's Edge. Man, this does take a while to clean this place. Is this usually 2-player, or did you say it was 4-player as well?
You can multiplayer this, yeah. But the fun part about this is whenever I first did this, and a greater majority of the game I've done solo. So picture this, but double the time.
Yes.
Okay. The music stopped.
Mine or yours?
Mine.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I hear mine in my ears.
And because of that, I'm just gonna turn on Epic.
At least
Just one specific song, because it's starting to go in my head, because the last time I played this level, I was listening to that song with Thunderbringer. I can't help it. I don't know who exactly they have doing the part of Zeus, but whoever it is has an amazing voice.
They gotta keep giving Zeus that amazing voice.
To be fair, somebody did an animated version. They animated the song and stuff, and they turned Zeus into a daddy, and I have mixed feelings about that.
Considering it's Zeus.
Considering it's Zeus,
Yes. And chained together didn't help things.
he should not be a daddy. He shouldn't. But at the same time,
Well, I mean, he is, but you know.
he fucks everything, so of course he's a daddy. He's got to be. Otherwise, there's no way that everything would say yes to him. Even with the weird thought of, Hera's probably gonna kill me, but I gotta tap that. Like, come on, really?
Yeah, we were playing Chained Together off stream, but we still never really finished that last segment of it.
We're on like the last.
We're on the last part. We're in heaven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta finish that sometime. I don't know about doing the floor is lava, rising lava one though. I don't think I'm skilled for that enough.
Oh hell no! I feel that even with you having wings, you would need practice first.
Yeah. That's a Rocky montage and a half right there. Just hearts on fire that the whole time. I thought you were working on the tower thingy and you're leaving this part to me. Am I just going slow?
No. I said that I was going to do the first floor on the inside, which was the most annoying.
Oh yeah, then you said we're going to tackle that together.
Help, and then we can finish the rest of that together.
Double team. Right. Gotcha.
Unless you prefer to...
No, I just forgot that you said that for some reason. Wait, did you already change the music, or are you...
I need to send you this song somehow, because
there's got to be a way.
You said you like Greek history. Do you like Greek mythos?
Oh yeah, Greek mythos is awesome. And I mean Greek mythos, not Roman, which is Roman is basically like Greek mythos, but they copy the homework.
Heracles versus Hercules.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. It's like how much of Greek mythos was just copied into... They turned it into Roman mythos and just changed the names of characters.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of it, I'd say.
Epic. I don't think it's fully out yet, but it is a musical.
Oh.
About the Odyssey.
So Homer's the Odyssey? Yeah.
Well, not Homer, but like not maybe it's the Iliad, but it's...
I think they were both Homer.
It's still in there. So, of course, you have the gods, several gods that are singing. You have the king. You have Odysseus, who is the primary character in the play.
Okay.
And his struggles and the things that he goes through and trying to get himself and his crew back to Ithaca and all of that stuff. And the music is really good, in my opinion. There's a few songs that just slap really hard. Thunderbringer is really good for various reasons. Ruthlessness is really good. That one, there's several that have Poseidon, and all of Poseidon's songs slap. Ruthlessness is good. There's another one called Get Into the Water, which I don't think is finished yet, at least as far as on Spotify it's not finished, but a good chunk of the other songs are. It starts with them in Troy. I believe it's Troy. I can't remember. And them doing their fighting stuff there. And then it goes into them leaving and them being low on their food supplies, finding an island, being told, hey, you want food? You go to this other place. So yeah, it's the whole story, but with music involved, and it's beautiful.
Gotcha. Why haven't I done this before? I mean, it's ancient history. It's literally in mythos. It's like some of the oldest tales of time. It's like
Yes,
it's like
but
guys.
it's a musical. Let it be a musical. It's fine. It's like Hamilton, okay?
Gotcha.
Let the musical be sung. It's gorgeous.
Gotcha. So are we missing anything on this main fire station area?
Mini.
Mini?
The first floor.
The first floor, huh? Okay. Oh, and the surface, the top rather. I mean, I get the walls are not done, most of them. Well, I think just this half. I started on the wall and then I went up to the top floor and I was like, I'll just work on the top because I get distracted by things. Oh, look, a penny.
Shiny.
Yeah, shiny. Exactly. I got that crow brain. Weep. Gonna drop. Because I gotta get underneath as well. There we go, we got that one.
Ooh, this is August, so this one was recent. Okay, I haven't heard this one yet. I'm gonna save that one for later.
Okay. Why are people just drawing and doodling all over this? Hey, Kouri, how's the pressure washing going? Hey, quite. We're cleaning an entire fire station, and that includes this big-ass tower that we're halfway done with. But yeah, it's a big job for 2 people, but we'll clean it. Oh, and we cleaned a vintage car. I don't know what year it is. I'm not a car buff. I don't really know my automobiles. I don't even own a car. So yeah, it's just a chill Sunday. There's Final Fantasy IX, and we met with Vivi, who is the best of boys. And now we're cleaning a fire station. But welcome, Quite. Quite's from X's streams. Isn't X streaming today as well? Because usually doesn't he stream around 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock? I'm not asking you, I'm asking Quite, so. Usually he streams on Sunday afternoons around this time, but I don't see him up. I'd ask X himself, but I haven't seen X since last weekend with the Tulip, or the weekend before with Tulip. Yeah, he should be live in half an hour or so. Yeah, that sounds about right. Around 3 p.m. That's when he starts up streams. I'm just doing a double today. Final Fantasy IX and PowerWash Simulator. There we go. We got that door.
If you need to pause for any time to get a refresher on drinks or stretching, please do that. It's important.
Gotcha. I'm good right now. And I do have my drinks. I got everything prepared before we started. Gotta clean these gutters too.
When did you last stretch?
When was the last time we were away from with the be right back message?
That was a couple hours ago.
Okay.
Take a stretch.
Stretching. Oof. Oh yeah, Wistful Wild music. I love me some Pikmin 2. I can't wait to play that game. And hopefully it won't be as absurd as Pikmin 1 with what happened with all those Pikmin just drowning themselves. God, that just infuriated me. Here I am just trying to keep the Pikmin alive and they're just like, we want to die. Momo's back. Oh, Momo's back and she's got the finger-pointing handsome Kouri. She loves that emote now. The sexy Kouri emote we have. Zydrate's, I think Zydrate's jamming out, so she's here, but she's also not here. She's getting into Zen mode. She's cleaning everything, clean all the things. But welcome back, Momo. We were talking about fries about an hour ago.
No.
Yeah, we were talking about fries. Did you order fries? What did you decide to get for food, Zydrate?
I have it. decided.
What? Pikmin has
I
no
have
sense of
not
self-preservation.
decided.
Oh, you haven't decided yet? That was like an hour
No.
ago. I was hoping you came to a
Yes.
consensus.
I know, and I wish that it was that easy, but it's not. My whole thing is if I don't know what I want, I will struggle and suffer for literally hours.
Oh gosh. And then Griffin will be like, "Baby, I need a decision."
Eat something.
Yeah, please eat something. He'll be just like that. That's Griffin. That's what he will say. Yeah, see? We got a new emote quite. We got 2 new emotes. There's Kouri Shock. Well, it's in the chat. I can do that too. That's the other one we have. Oh wait, I could do a big boy one. Let's see the handsome boy. Let's get the big sexy one again. Where is he? Where is that big boy? It's like, don't leave me with all the work. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Nah, you're fine.
Giant sexy man. There we go.
Take a break.
I'm just gigantifying. I love that I can just gigantify my own emotes whenever I damn well please. Yeah, so there's that one. Yeah, and then we have the gigantified. Let's do the gigantic Kouri R Shock, and that's the other one we'll do. Where is he? I try to just use my emote because I already know how to do the shortcuts, but they're just like, no, we're just gonna. Yeah, there we go. Big old eyes popping out of my head. That's Momo's face when she sees a big order of fries. And Momo's like, for real! Like Ryuji. It's okay, I get the same way when I see a big old container of ice cream. And it's like, it's all for me! All for me! Wario! Yeah, you're right, quite. Pikmin have no sense of self-preservation, though. God, that was so infuriating. 5 hours is watching the Pikmin drown themselves off a bridge. For real? Exactly. I'll be sure to spam those in X's chat. Exactly. You do that. Spam them all in his chat. Just like I did. Maple Treeway is such a good track. I love that track. I still want to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with viewers. I want to do that, but I don't know who has a copy of that and a Switch. I know you and Griffin have a Switch, and Griffin told me it wouldn't be hard for him to get a copy, or, download a digital copy of it. But I don't want you guys to have to go out of your way just to do that for a singular playthrough or a few playthroughs. Like, we need to get some mileage out of it.
I have kind of oof when it comes to spending money, as I said earlier.
You did. You did.
And part of that also encompasses, like, hey, a group of my friends are playing this game. Awesome. I want to play this game. And then, play it like 2-3 times and then don't play it anymore. Because either they're bored of it, they don't like it anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then it's like, so I spent $20 on a game that y'all played 3 times.
Gotcha.
Nope, I can't do that. My frugalness does not like this.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to think of something, because Scara's birthday is coming up too on the 5th. So it's like, we've already missed the affiliate. We haven't done anything for affiliate. We haven't done anything for Griff's birthday, which is coming up in 2 days.
You don't have to worry about that.
And we haven't done anything for Jazz, and his was in May, so we're long past due for Jazz celebrations.
And you did nothing for mine. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We raided your chat, and then everybody started spamming gifts. Everybody was there for your birthday.
I'm kidding.
We were there. Jazz was there. We raided with Jazz. Jazz dropped in your chat with me. I dropped him off.
Listen, I'm joking.
I know. I remember that day, though, very well. I don't remember which game you were playing. I think it was Palia, or was it something else? Palia? Is it Palia?
I don't think I was playing Palia on my birthday.
Palia, that's the name of it. No, it probably wasn't Palia. It was probably something else you were doing. Maybe Disney Dreamlight? I don't remember what the game was.
I don't know.
And what are we doing for Kouri's birthday?
I have to do some Dreamlight today and like over the next few days to get some really.
You mean off stream?
Off stream, yes.
Yeah.
To get some really nifty items.
I was about to say Tito's gonna be like, oh shit, here we go again. But because then Tito's gonna have to keep going back and forth between both streams, and he's just gonna be waiting for you.
What are we doing for Kouri's birthday?
Well, Momo's birthday is in February too, so balls in your court, Momo, because now we have to do both of our birthdays at the same time. Oh god, this wall's horrid.
You know what? that just, to me, that sounds like some sort of birthday collaboration project.
Yeah, if Momo and I could do that together. Well, she should be in good health for that. We should both be ready for that one.
We could also do something really chill.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping to do, is that we haven't done anything to celebrate affiliate for me. And again, Scara's birthday's coming up. And I was like, we should at least do something for everybody's birthdays when I can. I mean, I can't always be available because of work and everything like that, but hey, I got to stream.
I mean,
and,
you know...
And Scara really wanted to do something with me and collabing. She wanted to be part of the group. She just feels left out because, you know, you and Griff, Griff is always supporting you with your streams and supporting me with my streams, and we all love Griffin here. Everybody loves Griffin. And Jazz is streaming.
Especially me.
Especially you. Like, do not compete with Zydrate on that. And, and the thing with Jazz is Jazz also streams, but Scara's just like, you know, I can't stream, I can't collab, I can't support. So she's like, I want to stream too, I want to be helpful too, I want to be part of this. And I just, it's like, we just want to do something good with Scara too. I'm trying to think about something, but it's like, you know, what can I do? I was thinking Mario Kart 8 because it was a safe play, but I don't know what else. Because I don't know what everybody's got. And if you...
To be fully and completely honest...
Yeah.
I'm sure that would be fun for y'all.
For y'all.
Specifically y'all.
Yeah, I was just trying to get everybody else engaged as well and just make it... I didn't want to just be like just me and Scara and nobody else is there and it's like, oh, we don't have a Switch, we don't have a Mario Kart Deluxe copy or digital one or whatever. It's like, well, I'd like to get everybody involved.
Yeah, but okay, so the issue, and it's just going to be difficult in general, is when it comes to video games, not everything is everyone's cup of tea. You'll be able to get a chunk of people.
Yeah,
and then maybe, you know, switch games to get a chunk for people that weren't necessarily into the first game.
Yeah.
And I feel like you would have to do something like that as far as like an affiliate thing is, you know, okay, we played this for this many hours and then we switched to this for this many hours with these people now.
I just don't know which games I'd use exactly.
And then, you know, also figuring out timelines and stuff, because ultimately scheduling is the killer of a lot of projects.
Thank goodness they're very lenient on the vents, but yeah, I'm listening to you, yeah. Scheduling. Oh boy.
Yeah.
And I've only got 3 weeks to prep. So... time's a-ticking. But I have no other ideas.
You got this.
And again, she doesn't even really have online subscription stuff, so... probably have to do like some sort of gift card thing that she can redeem and use that or something. Oh, this looks nice. Are we missing anything on the main fire building, the fire station building anywhere?
Possibly.
Looks so lovely now. It's shiny.
Spotlights.
Spotlights or spotless?
Spotlights.
Spotlights on it? But yeah, Momo, we're gonna have to do something with both of our birthdays. I don't know how close yours is in proximity to mine, but mine's early in February, so there's that. Anyway, you said spotlights. What the hell are those in? Is it this one too?
I already got that one.
Oh, okay. Dale and Dawson Stationary Supplies. It's a fun group activity?
Where are you?
I'm right behind you.
Not you.
Oh.
The spotlight.
Is there another spotlight?
Yes.
Got it. We got it. Is that everything there? There's that soccer ball again. It's taunting me. It's like, remember the slide, jackass? Oh, don't you dare.
So that's drill tower, that's drill tower, that's drill tower.
Screw you.
I think all we have left is drill tower.
What is Dale and Dawson Stationary Supplies? Is that like a Steam game? Have you heard of that one? Or is that just, or is Tito just, I doubt Tito's trolling me.
I doubt he's trolling you. He's a good bean.
Jazz would, probably.
Yeah.
Tito's a good beat. We also like to troll a little bit. We do it to Wrath all the time.
Yeah, but that's Wrath. That's different.
Yeah, Wrath is different. This is Tito we're talking about.
No, I mean, trolling... Like, Tito will troll Wrath, but that's because it's Wrath.
It's
And
Wrath.
for some reason, people like trolling Wrath. Don't give me that look.
You're talking to Griffin, I take it? Because I'm wearing a mask and I'm... I'm not in the room with
Don't
you.
give me that look.
Okay. Just do the okay. Hold on, I'll make a giant okay in the chat. God damn, I really wish they'd just let me just type it in. That's fine, though. Okay. There it is. I don't troll Raph, I just sass him, says Tito. Oh, it is on Steam, okay. I've never heard of that one before. In fact, I've never even seen anybody play it, for that matter. Dale and Dawson... Is that a new game or something? I've never heard of it. It's not like Life is Strange, it's come out a few years ago, or A Little to the Left, which came out whenever it did. It's pretty popular, or...
I wish that I could like Life is Strange. But then again, there's a handful of games that I wish I could like.
Hey, I mean, not every game's for everybody. That's why we have so many, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I never got into D&D, so whenever you do your D&D campaigns, I'm just like, I have no idea what's going on. I have no earthly idea.
Okay, so my opinion of D&D is it's a mixture of a lot of things as to if it's hit or miss.
Just came out a few weeks
And-
ago, okay.
Sometimes that has to do with, oh, well, you just need a good DM. Oh, you just need, very specific things to, get more into the process of it. Like, it depends on what kind of player you are,
Oh, okay.
what kind of system you like,
Yeah.
and if the DM and the other players can help to provide that for you.
Right.
Because if you are somebody that is lactose intolerant, but the only thing that people are offering you is cheese, you're not going to have a good time.
No.
So you need to find something that meshes well with things you like. Oh, you don't like, tower defense, constant battling? Well, there's certain DMs that you definitely don't want to play with because pretty much all they do is dungeon crawl and just set up boss rushes
Right.
until the players die. That is not my style. I could not be into that at all, even if I tried. I just know that is not something that I'm into.
Tito's saying that the game in question is something that came out a few weeks ago and has a lot of interacting roleplay and stuff, and it's Office shenanigans. I get a lot of Office stuff as it is.
So offices and bosses?
Like actual bosses, like managers, I suppose. I don't know, I have to take a look at that.
That's a reference to a podcast that I used to listen to, actually.
Oh,
Which, okay.
Dale and Dawson. Oh, there it is.
Let me finish this thought first before
Sure,
I get into
sure.
that. Otherwise, I'm never gonna finish it. So, with me,
Yeah, it's actual bosses, managers.
as a DM, and I've told my players
You
this,
set
and
fires in your office.
this goes with both my vampire campaign, the old D&D game that I ran. I am it's story-driven, lore-finding kind of thing,
Right.
where it's story. It's story with a little bit of battle sprinkled in. And, like, if you want, you can find clever ways to defeat the enemies without ever lifting your frickin' sword, if the rolls go in your favor.
Right.
And chances are, hey, you have a chance. It might not be a good chance, but You have a chance as long as they're not immediately hostile towards you.
Yes, Tito's saying you still haven't fought anything really. And I have not set fires in my office, Tito, you're right. But I also work from home, so if I set fire to my own office, I'd be burning my place down. Anyway, sorry, I was just reading Tito so he doesn't feel left out or anything.
No, it's fine. But yeah, so, like, with my D&D campaign, it was very much like, okay, here's the lore of the world, here's what you guys are dealing with, and yes, there was battling and fighting, and I made sure to ask the players every so often, it's like, hey, are you guys enjoying the
Of course,
game?
Tito, of course.
Is there anything, like, any comments, questions, concerns that you guys have with the campaign so far? Is there anything that you'd like to see more of? Do you know, I wanted to make sure that my players were enjoying it, so I was very open to feedback. Like, if they wanted more fighting, I would have implemented more fighting somehow. If they, you know, wanted more of other things, I would have implemented other things. Like, there's stuff that I never got around to implementing that I liked the idea of that I might implement for another game. One of the players helped me come up with the concept of a magical weapon that would be perfect for, like, a rogue or, like, more of a stealthy style thing.
Okay.
And it's called a cutlass, where
Vice?
you stab people. It is a sword type weapon. It is a blade, but the damage is only internal. You do not see any cuts. You do not see any nicks. You do not see any of that stuff on the outside, so you never see the wound. So somebody could easily, you could kill somebody, but there's no proof of how they were actually killed unless you use, like, magic or a really good investigation or something. I love the idea of it, and I love the name being the Cutlass. Because
I can't stop thinking about Skies of Arcadia when I hear Cutlass nowadays.
Because it's a mixture of, oh yeah, there's a sword that's called a Cutlass.
There is.
But also it's, you know, a Cutlass.
Heh, Cutlass Wrath. Yeah. I'm not listening. Tito's covering his ears for this. I don't know what that's about. Is that a Tito thing?
I think that he's worried that I'm gonna spill something for Vampire.
Oh, okay, so he's
better.
worried about spoilers. Gotcha.
I know better. Like, would I implement something
Damn,
like
they're
that
very
into
lenient with some of
Vampire?
these. Yeah.
I honestly do not know. I don't know how I would implement something like that into Vampire, but I also think something like that would be kind of neat. But yeah, so, like, there's that. At one point, I had a enchanted ring that whenever someone put it on, it made them look human.
Right.
And this was specifically for an NPC.
Spoilers.
Specifically, this ring was for a tiefling. That, for some reason, the town that she was a part of, there was, of course there's racism in D&D, of course there is.
It's fantasy. There's racism in almost every fantasy setting you can think of.
Yeah. So she had a ring that made her look human. And she also was having a love affair with an Asimar who the city pretty much worshipped like some sort of god. But that wasn't on him. He just, you know, he was kind of stuck in that role. But yeah, him and the tiefling had a relationship, but they had to keep it secret. So she pretended to be human. Well, at one point, before they even meet her, they find an overturned basket of, like, berries out in wherever. It's clear that someone tried to start stuff. And they find the ring, and one of the party members decides to put on the ring. And the thing is that this party consists of a dragonborn, a half-orc, and a gnome.
You just got gnomed.
Nobody in the party is human. So, you know, I think it was the half-orc that she put it on first, and I described her character as a human, and then the gnome put it on, and because of his size and stature, I think I had him his humanoid form be like a child.
Okay.
And then the Dragonborn put it on, and like I described him, and each of them, they each thought it was a very, you know, neat thing. And even the Dragonborn, he's like, whoa, this is really weird and really kind of cool. Because I have no clue what any of my players look like in reality, except for one. And so, since I didn't know what they look like in reality, it's not like I wouldn't do that anyway. I was not gonna, you know, meta that their, you know, enchanted human form was the human of who they were.
Tito's like, why roleplay a human when you already live it?
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're Tom Cardy and you can just make a song about it.
But yeah, like I love implementing stuff like that. Like any cool, interesting items, any cool, interesting stories. Like, at one point, the players went into hell because they were trying to get a girl out of a contract with a devil.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and the devil pretty much said, okay, I will make you a deal. You go into hell on the second circle, so not anything too terribly dangerous, and you kill this devil. You kill this devil for me, and I will end my contract with her.
Yeah, Mammon's kind of a prick. Go kick his ass. Okay.
Because the thing is that it's a contract. There's only so many ways of being able to get out of the contract.
Oh, nice. We're almost done.
And it's like, well, one of the stipulations is like, if I make a contract and the stipulation is X, Y, and Z, then that could be like it's like bureaucracy and stuff like that all over, you know. But
right.
It worked really well. So they went into the second circle of hell. They had to do it in a clever way because one of the characters is a cleric, and I pretty much suggested to them, hey, you know your holy relic? You're gonna want to hide that. Why? Because sometimes devils can sense holiness, and if they sense you down there, they're gonna try everything in their power to corrupt you. You are a beacon of like a kid in a candy shop kind of thing, you know, so maybe you want to try to stifle your holiness for a little bit until you get to a safe location.
Yeah. You don't want to be catnip for them.
Yeah, and they managed to do that, and then they got to the building that they needed to get to, and it was like several stories that they had to work through, and it was like not necessarily a maze, and there were enemies, and at one point there was a whole floor that was just puzzles, like riddles and stuff like that, which I had set up like the one of us tells the truth, one of us tells the lies.
Oh, that
thing.
Yeah. I'm missing something on
And
this.
I actually had it written down on a plaque, that way neither of the things talked until they actually walked up and asked it a question.
Right.
And the best part about that, there was two doors. They went through one door, and the second you go through the door, you can turn, and you automatically see that the other door is also there. So both doors led to the exact same
Woo!
place.
We did it, and we got the tall order one too, like you said. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And they're like, yeah, that checks out for hell.
I like that I can just jump 4 stories down and not get take hurt. Or take damage. Take hurt? Yeah, I don't take hurt. English.
Take hurt.
Yes, I did not take hurt. It's good day to not take hurt. Golly, that was a long one. That was a chore to clean. Is that one of the bigger projects, or are there bigger ones? Actually, I was actually afraid to ask that question now that I think about it.
There are some bigger projects, but they are not as annoying.
Ooh, Grandpa's car. Wait, the forest. Oh yeah, the forest cottage is still there. Do you want to clean any car, fire truck, skate park, forest cottage?
We can do a car.
All right. Kind of was hoping it was a Jeep. your ad here. You might find the odd streaky line where Bert tried to clean it with his power washer. Dribble washer, more like, haha. He did a shit job! Grandpa, go back inside. We'll take care of this. Kouri makes old man noises while I listen to Animal Crossing music. The stream.
Get off my lawn, you little shits!
Oh, I can't believe these little brats these days and these goddamn scooters and their Tic Tacs and their iPhonies. Why are they playing stickball like us? I don't know. Where was I going with this? Just confused old man.
I don't know. I honestly have no idea what you were talking about. I kind of checked out for like 2 seconds and I got lost.
There's that one person in chat who's like, I like stickball. Corey's a jerk. Unfollowed. Yeah, this one's pretty caked on with all the grime, so to speak. By Jiminy, that's right. I used to race this beast all over. It's got a grunt like an angry rhino. Heck, I won the 1989 Race of Champions in it. He said by Jiminy.
You ever get the piston cup, Grandpa?
The piston cup.
Listen, this looks like the freaking weird green car from Cars, okay?
Yeah. As much moss and crap on it looks like it's turning into a green car. I never really saw the car movies, though, to be honest. I
saw the first one.
I never saw any of them, so...
After that, I have no clue.
There's like 3 or 4 now, I think.
I mean, there's Cars 2, there's Planes, which maybe is just an offshoot.
Just planes, and then they're gonna come out with trains, so they'll have planes, trains, and automobiles.
Automobiles, yeah.
Yeah, you saw what I was going with that. You know, this soundtrack that I just downloaded on the fly, that's like an hour and a half long or so, it's got a lot of the Twilight Princess music, and I'm all for it. And Animal Crossing is that. There must be a lot of good autumn-themed songs for Twilight Princess, then. Oh wait, this one's Skyward Sword, my mistake. That's on me. But there is a lot of Zelda music in this. There is Midna's Lament, no wait. Was there Midna's Lament? Or was that a different... No, that's something else, never mind. I'm rambling. I'm just gonna wash this car. Hey, dirt. What about dirt, Mr. Miller? What about the dirt?
It's you, the dirt, the worms inside the dirt.
Popo stool, and then Popo.
Tommy.
Oh yeah, Kame, and then Popo. You're right, I forgot about Kame. What? Get lost, would ya? I like how it just basically, he said what too. Like, hey dirt, what? Get lost, would ya? It doesn't work if you're messaging the what part. Then it sounds like you're talking to yourself. And then he says okay afterwards. Grandpa's confused. That's why he's inside right now.
Take your medicine, Grandpa.
These pills ain't shit! And they take some medicine and they start seeing colors. And weird shapes.
Grandpa, you might have taken too much medicine.
You kids see where I put my Prozac? How are you feeling, Grandpa? I feel great. Did I take my morphine? No.
Grandpa, please stop.
Why do I keep thinking these headlights are dirty? They're not dirty, they're just headlights. It's just the refraction of light and it just makes them look dirty.
I cleaned the headlights.
I know, and I keep thinking for some reason that it's dirty, but it's not dirty, it's just the way it looks. That's just me. That's just the way I'm looking at it. I guess it's the paint job. It just looks weird to me.
As it do.
I wonder how close we are to getting through a lot of this. I assume there's a lot more to clean after this.
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
We'll be cleaning until
Are
the
you
end of
doing
time.
the hood?
Yeah, I guess I'm doing the hood.
Are you doing the top of the car?
I'm on the top of the car cleaning the hood, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, so then you're going to be doing the top of the car.
I can do the top of the car. It's
Okay.
just some very powerful grime on this thing. Gotta use the strong nozzles.
Yeah.
We'll be cleaning this. We'll keep cleaning in PowerWash Simulator forever. It'll be like, hey, Zytrate, I'm sure we'll be done with this game any minute now. Hey, Zytrate, hey, Zytrate, hey, Zytrate. That's just gonna be me spinning around your head.
Don't distract me. I need to wash the hubcaps. My hands aren't what they used to be. I don't know what that voice is. That's not even my grandma voice. 1 second. Hands, yes, hands. There we go. Got it.
I thought it was a reference to Scary
How
Movie
are
2
you,
or something.
dear? No, not at all. This is just hands.
Hands.
A very strong young man with amazing hands.
Listen, I don't want any popsicles, okay?
You might not have any idea what you're doing, you know that, right?
He does not.
Are we talking about me or?
You do not have any idea what I'm talking about. Okay, half my voices are references to either games I've played or come up with during games I've played.
Okay.
So, Hands, Granny, is actually from Yakuza 0.
I think Momo was playing Yakuza 0. She's still in chat, but I think she's kind of put that on a hold for right now.
But it's like, the character doesn't matter. She really doesn't. She makes references to the other games and stuff like that. She, like, reads Kiryu's future.
Okay.
And I pretty much turned her into, like, this old, creepy woman that was obsessed with hands.
That's just like Jazz and I and the weird lore building that we do. It's just complete goofiness. It's like, Kouri, why do we keep making Ganondorf to be out like some president who's trying to run for another term? I don't know. We just kept doing that. It's like, Kouri, why do we keep making it so this character just happens to be like a discount or dollar store version of this character? I don't know. And then he'll come up with something and I'll just take that idea and run with it.
Yeah, but like, so that's what she is from. And then, you also have Sid voice, who Sid was from Final Fantasy IX, but for some reason,
Well, there's a lot of
I
Sids in
gave
Final
him-
Fantasy, yeah.
I gave him this voice specifically, just because it felt very, it just worked with him. Block.
I can't promise I'll give him the same voice. I don't know. I forgot to give characters proper voices. I was just like, okay, I didn't think this part through, because my knowledge of it was like this and this, and I was like, okay, let's just remember that Vinny Steiner. Try to do Vinny Steiner. I can't do Vinny Steiner. My voice isn't deep enough, but I'll try.
I don't know what that means.
What means?
Vinny Steiner. I don't know what that means.
No, when Vinny Vinesauce played the game, he had like a specific voice for Steiner, and it was kind of like mine but better.
I mean, I just had Griff do Steiner's voice.
What kind of voice did he have, I wonder?
Just
Just-
princess.
That's pretty much like 80% of the
Baby.
things he says.
Baby, do princess. Do it. What do you mean you don't remember?
It's just my voice.
That's a good voice.
See? There you go, Griffin. Alright,
Alloy wheel. What? Wait, we're missing a wheel?
maybe it's under the...
I knew it. You didn't finish your wheel.
Oh.
Princess!
There
Yes,
we go.
Thank you. Thank you, baby. I love you. What do you mean car? This is the car. This is the whole car.
Oh man, we have to clean car.
Okay, no.
We
I want
missed
you to
the
go to the go to tablet.
Alright, I'll go to tablet.
In the tablet, it just says car.
It does say just car. Like, what part of the car specifically, though?
What do you want what game? It's the whole. See, the car is clean, but we still are only at 99%. What the
Car.
hell, game?
Oh, that's so amazing. So it's Kouri's fault now? Wait, quick. Wow, quick to blame others, says Tito. Alright. License plate is not done.
What?
No, Tito's saying it's Kouri's fault that the wheel wasn't clean. Way to blame others. Quick to blame others, he says. Yep.
I mean, okay, I was doing the wheels on the one side.
I mean,
he
I
was
probably
doing
did
the
miss a
wheels
wheel.
on the other side, and it was on his side that it wasn't done.
The doors over there, I think, are not done yet. There we go. Got it. Easy enough. Easy. We take those dubs. And then it's just us cleaning the car for like 10 minutes straight. I like the small vehicle ones. They're easy to clean. But I think my favorite was a bicycle. That was super fast.
The penny farthing.
Yeah. Whatever their name is. Them. Yes. Penny farthing.
Yeah, penny farthing.
So what's next?
That's a good question.
We either have the skate park, which is another big one, the forest cottage, which probably is medium, or the fire truck, which seems like a smaller one.
I mean, the fire truck is a little bit big.
All right, well,
The cottage, like all of these, I feel like out of all of these,
the cottage.
the skate park is the biggest.
That makes sense. It is a whole skate park after all, and we already cleaned one playground area before with that stupid ball challenge. And no, I won't let that go.
Listen, the getting the soccer ball out of the watermelon thingy is a lot easier than getting it up a slide.
Yeah, that slide one can go screw itself though. But I probably have better equipment now to use it on it. Anyway, yeah, that just leaves cottage or the fire truck.
We could do fire truck. I would have to see if there's any achievements tied to fire truck. Because I forgot to check to see if there's any achievements tied to the car and stuff.
Oh,
It's fine.
I mean, if you, which one do you want to do then?
Let me, where am I? Where am I?
Prune
Billy?
juice.
Billy!
I mean,
It's been 12 years!
I mean, we joke now, but 30 to 40 years will probably be exactly that.
Where's my PowerWash Simulator?
I mean, you're already playing it, so.
I know, but, like, in Steam, to look up the achievements to...
I'm sure your Steam library is quite packed. And it's probably like a large scroll wheel. Mine's like 100 games, and I still think it's like, wow, okay, I actually have a scroll option here.
Okay, so... with the fire truck, the achievement for the fire truck is to complete the windows,
Okay,
windshield, and the wing mirrors first.
that doesn't sound too bad. You got all quiet.
We did tall orders, so we're good there.
Yeah, we did that earlier, and then I jumped off the tower multiple times. I'm gonna jump off the roof, Zydrate. And then I did. Broke every bone in my body, I did. They had to patch me up with bandages, because bandages fix everything.
That's back garden, that's career mode. Okay, let's see here. That's stuff that I don't have yet.
Stuff you don't have?
Several things I don't have yet.
Did the Shrek DLC ever come out? Because I'm still waiting to clean the swamp.
I don't know. I don't have it.
You know what I should do for the Shrek thing? I need to take like the entire Smash Mouth discography, or at least the entire album with All Star on it, replace all the instruments with kazoos, and just put that as the background music. Just nothing but Shrek kazoos.
And then let's see, Back to the Future stuff.
I'm not
is
kidding.
Another thing I don't have, and okay.
I don't even remember which ones I have. Aren't those in the like the extras, the bonus special stuff? Oh yeah, here it is. We did the SpongeBob one, Midgar, Tomb Raider, Back to the Future, Warhammer. I think I have Back to the Future, don't I? I do, but you said you don't, so. I think I just bought it all up. You were talking about all the DLC, and I think I just went on the page and said, fuck it, we ball, and then I just bought everything up. It's like, why are you like this, me?
Yeah, okay, so windows, windshield, and the mirrors. Specifically the wing mirrors, so like the side view mirrors.
Sure, yeah. So everything glass, basically.
Yeah.
So should we do the fire truck, or do you want to do the cottage then?
Yeah, let's do the fire truck.
Alright. Fire truck, we ball. We already cleaned the fire station, now we gotta clean the truck. Alright, windows, prepare to be clean.
Yeah, windows,
Hello!
windshield,
Hello!
and then wing mirrors.
It's Tito redeeming hello! You heard the hello too, right?
Money,
Yes.
woman,
Yes, sir?
what would that be?
That's a good question.
You still haven't decided on the eating.
You said you were hungry 2.5 hours ago.
Yes, and I'm still hungry.
So pick something. I will throw money at the problem. Tell me what you want.
Stretch time for me,
You want pizza?
because Tito redeemed it.
Sure?
Ooh, that felt good, Tito, thank you.
No, that's not bad.
Just spraying like that.
Sometimes you need simple solutions, that way you don't accidentally clean things.
Yeah, modern problems require modern solutions.
Just, you know, picture me as one of the modern day sprinklers.
Yeah. Complete with the spin. Yeah, me too. That was fun.
Now,
Anyway,
we gotta be careful with this because we might accidentally clean the the
windshield wipers.
Yeah, and we don't want to do that.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna carefully spray around them and hope for the best.
Exactly as you do.
Exactly.
Exactly as you do. And then I just proceed to just pop the lid off the jar and then think I broke it. I'm gonna use the really narrow nozzle so I don't accidentally hit it.
Madam,
Yes.
take first check. Bethany, did you want one of these specialty
Excuse me, window. I'm just gonna clean you. Oh, there's a little bit on the top. Just gotta avoid the windshield wipers. That looks good. Why does this Pikmin 3 music seem so fitting for this moment?
You want bacon too?
I think I also have to clean the... Yeah, we got it. Alright, windscreen's done.
Okay. Now the other windows.
Like a glove. Exactly as you do. Yeah, we got that one. Alright, we did it! Yeah, we got it. I can see clearly now the fire truck. Alright.
So you got the achievement?
Yeah, I got it too. Oh, look, it's a fire station we just cleaned. Hello, handsomes.
And guess what?
What's that? Our
Very
van.
soon.
Oh, wait. That's not it.
Very soon. It's not here yet, but very soon.
We get to clean the helicopter?
Yes.
Ooh, that's so hype. Ooh, hey, sun. If I spray the sun, do you think a shine sprite will show up?
No, we've tried this.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We did.
We've tried this before.
It's okay.
Kouri.
I've already...
You can't get extra coins.
I know. That egg had better come in clutch. But at least now we can use all the ladders we need, right?
Yes.
So that's cool. Ooh, look at all these gears and knobs and things that are actually more like hose extensions and plugins. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this. I don't know what the hell these are called, but I'm gonna clean them.
You do that.
Okay.
You leave the high spots to me. I'll take the high road and you take
It's
the low
over,
road.
Kouri. I have the high ground.
I mean, it's just easier this way, right? Because, you know, you're closer to the ground than me.
Are you insulting me or making fun of me being short?
I'm complimenting the fact that you have less back pain than I do whenever you bend down.
See, why don't people ever lead in with that as a good reason why being short is a good thing? No one ever says stuff like that. I told X that the other day in his stream, how I'm like 5'3", and I'm the shortest manlet to have ever walked the Dragon Earth. And he's like, well, at least you don't have to worry about people asking you to reach the high space, and nobody ever says, how's the weather down there? And I'm thinking, X, these are not very good excuses for being short. This does not help your case.
It's easier to find clothing. 'Cause
See?
you need less material.
See?
for-
Now
for the clothes.
these are good reasons to accept being short. You're providing good examples. His were kind of eh.
If you get cold, the normal size blankets you can wrap in a lot easier and be a lot more secure and snug in. Less likely for your foot to accidentally sneak out from it and get cold.
Yeah, see? And it's like, why was it so difficult for him to say stuff like that? Here you are giving good examples, and he's like, oh, you don't have to worry about the high shelf. That's what every tall person tells you. That's like if you ask a New Yorker in New York City, it's like, what's there to do in New York City? Pizza. It's like, please provide other examples of things to do or eat. It's like, I want more examples. I'm not saying yours are necessarily the worst thing I've ever heard. I'm just saying that, you know, let's just get some new answers, please. I just want to hear something else.
More likely for people to think that you are adorable.
Small is cute for a lot of people.
Yes.
I mean, Griff will say the opposite with you. It's like, I love Nishi the way she is, and that's what he'll say to you.
He will.
Of course he will.
And he does.
And he does. Of course he does. We hear him. I'm just gonna stick to being my adorable ass self. At least we had the Kouri sexy emote too. So there you go.
Depending on your visual appearance aside from the height, you can totally sneak eating stuff from the kids menu without people looking at you oddly.
Yeah, and then I can get the toy. Yeah. What you gonna do about it now? I got the Happy Meal toy. Yeah. Flex. Actually, the funny thing is, I do that in the reverse. Whenever I go out to eat, I eat a lot of food, and people wonder how I'm supposed to put it away because I'm so small. It's like, where are you putting it away? I'm that good.
My stomach is a black hole.
Exactly. I consume. Meanwhile, somebody's just listening to this chat, and it's like, oh, hey, Satan, I didn't know you were playing games.
We summoned him earlier when we cleaned the inside of the frickin' the tower.
He was hungry.
We offered him french fries.
Yeah. Don't
He
worry.
didn't even want our soul for them. He just wanted the fries.
I mean, Momo was here during the tower part, and she was talking about fries. But Momo's not the devil, so...
Okay.
We're just sharing the fries with Momo and Satan.
Now we get to wash off this, and it's freaking rust.
The problem here is, yeah, there we go, the control panel. That's actually kind of intricate and kind of iffy to clean, especially because everything's so fucking caked onto it. There's a lot of signs of things like rust on here. So this one, so anyway, I started blasting.
As you do.
That's literally what this game is about. I just start blasting. Because these are, before it was like the stuff wasn't really that heavy as far as like, you know, the grime and the filth. But now it's like you have to use like the stronger spraying nozzles.
Well, what it is you have multiple ways of playing this game. And some of them, you know, it's like, okay, you got off most of the grime, but you need the heavier duty for this very specific spot. Or you can, purchase the soap and then, help, that can help you.
Oh, I wasn't even using the soap. I forgot about the soap.
Like, that's very much one of those things where it's like, do I want to waste money on soap? Or...
I mean, either way, you have to buy the extensions or you have to buy the higher powered stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can I buy better gear, I wonder? Let me see. Can I get...
thank God.
I've got medium duty, I have the heavy duty, I don't have the pro duty, but I need a lot more for that one. Equipment, turbo nozzle, fuck it. Screw it.
Let's get those windshield wipers done, because, whee!
I own the Urban X2 and 4 of its attachments. I got another Chivo for that. I'm gonna get the biggest, baddest blaster I've got. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's some power. Ooh, yeah, baby, I like this.
The oddly satisfyingness of the power wash. Come on. Come on.
For my neutral special, I wield a spray gun.
Give me the... Yes!
Dopamine hit.
The power of Bing!
By the power of Bing Skull. Just when you and Griffin got mod status and you were just like, by the power of Gray Skull, and I'm just like, you were waiting to bust that out, I feel.
No, I just thought that you would enjoy that. I thought that you would
I
find
did,
that amusing,
I did
so,
find that very amusing, yes.
like, come on. If you hand over mod to somebody, and not at least one of them doesn't
He-Man it,
go
yeah.
full tilt with He-Man or She-Ra, like...
Or both in your case.
No, you have to go with Mario. Power!
I mean, that's only if you understand the reference, though. And I feel like more people understand the He-Man reference than the My Hero Academia reference.
I mean, I could do all three, so it's fine.
The being naked and yelling power is more influential.
I just like that he beat them all and he was naked. That was the funniest thing. It's like, imagine a whole class losing to one naked guy who permeates through floors and solid objects.
Listen here. It would be far easier to defeat somebody naked because, especially at their ages, high schoolers.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
this is gonna
he was
be
a high schooler
awkward for
too.
everyone involved. He used what he
that's
had. He used his strengths, and he, and the element of surprise against them, and it worked.
It did. And everybody's like, oh shit, he's naked. And he's like, aha, I win.
Grab him! No, I don't want to. I might accidentally touch something. I don't want to be considered a pervert.
I don't want to touch those bits. Hey Doc, we have a lovely little job if you're up for the house. I didn't read the rest of that. It's definitely Ulysses. I can see his furry leg. Isn't Ulysses the name of the cat?
Yes.
It was a cat that missed. It's missing, and we're trying to find the cat, or something about the cat.
Yeah, the cat's been missing. Like, it gives us lore that half the time we're not looking at.
I feel like the lore needs to be a little more prominent, because most of the time you're just looking at this, and then if it disappears, it's just gone.
I mean, you can find it again.
Yeah, but it's like... I feel like the lore should have just been a little more prevalent instead of just being like a side thing, because most of the people are just going to play this game. They're just going to clean.
Yeah, and that's why it's not prevalent, is because they didn't want the lore to feel like a primary thing for those that just want to clean.
Oh, okay. I just remember there was a missing cat named Ulysses. I can't forget a name like Ulysses for a cat.
I mean, come on. He's
That's
named after Grant.
Yeah,
or,
that's true.
Potentially somebody else, but most likely Grant.
Probably. Is there a Calvin by chance?
Perhaps.
Or maybe a Dwight. or other presidential names that are a little bit more unique. Not overly unique. I don't think anything's gonna top
Just name them
Ulysses.
George.
Yeah, George. Or John.
Adams?
Yeah, which one? Wasn't there like regular Adams and Quincy Adams? Didn't we have two Adams as presidents?
There's so many Johns.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, Wheel, you're starting to annoy me with this. I'm gonna crouch. Get hosed, loser. Man, these wheels are a little bit nitpicky here. There's a lot of nooks and crannies in this one.
Mini cranny.
Many crannies, lots nooks. No toms, though. No tom nooks.
No, he would just frickin' shake us down for money.
I like how the fan base is either Tom Nook is a mafia boss or something like that.
There you go.
What?
Shake hand out.
Baby,
What's happening?
I'm trying to power wash. Stop it, you're gonna hurt your back.
What happened to Griffin is back?
Nothing.
Nothing yet. Alright, door's clean. Door stuck. Another door clean. Yeah, let's
There we
clean the
go.
doors. Clean the things. All the things. Mario Galaxy music is also oddly fitting for PowerWash Simulator. I don't know why.
I wouldn't know.
I think this is the Honey Hive Galaxy one with the big bee lady. And for some reason, Mario can climb the big bee lady.
Bazinga.
Yeah. There we go. Tires clean. One wheel I did right, at least. Right?
Could be worse.
This could be worse. No, these wheels. I'm just going for all the really annoying itty bitty bits, like the control panels.
Found
and
a wheel!
You found a wheel?
No, don't worry about it. Indicators.
What, you mean like reflectors?
No. I'll find them. Don't worry. Yeah.
The ping sounds.
Hose.
The irony of cleaning a hose with something else that's basically a hose. It's like when you have a tow truck towing another tow truck. It's like, yeah, it has to be done, but it's kind of
like
funny.
It's a smaller tow truck. It's like a tow truck baby.
Yeah, it's like a tow truck baby. I used to wonder that when I was a little kid. I'm like, Mom, if a tow truck breaks down, who picks up the tow truck? And she's like, another tow truck. Oh. I was a derpy child. I did not know better. Now I do. Oh, I'm missing the wheel. Get sprayed, loser. Yeah. Yeah, take that tire with a Y. Because apparently we're probably in, like, England or something. I don't know. No, there's too much sun. This isn't England. Bunny starts... She pops into chat. She starts typing furiously.
Listen, she knows about the sky orb.
Yeah, she knows about her sky orb. She's like, ah, yes, that big thing in the sky. We see it sometimes.
She also knows of the mysterious sky water.
Yes. Well, of course, I can't talk about the sky water. I know about the sky water being from Florida. There's plenty of sky water for us. Not a lot of cold sky water, though. It's not any of the frozen variety. We don't get that in Florida. Good, good. Nice. This is just so much fun to just ping everything. It's the best damn feeling. Oh yeah, X is streaming, like just like White said. Lunacid. I don't know anything about Lunacid personally though. X plays a lot of games I've never heard of before. Ah, down here. And on the flip side, you have me playing Sonic Heroes and getting all the 120 emblems and pitches. Like, what is wrong with you?
Sometimes you gotta get them all.
Just like the Shine Sprites and the blue coins. It's a shame I couldn't do the same with Skies or Arcadia, though. It's like 99.99% of the game.
Okay, bitch, where are you?
I'm over here, on the other side of the truck.
I would never call you a bitch.
Okay. I wouldn't take offense if anything I'd laughed. Like right now. Actually, Momo and I had a funny conversation about that yesterday. And I was telling Momo, it's like the closer you are in terms of friendship with people, the more you start just like joke insulting them, like trolling them.
You can say all sorts of shit within reason.
Yes, exactly. And I was like, so Momo, when are you gonna start talking smack about me? And she's like, when are you gonna start talking about smack about me? And I'm like, Momo, are you trying to gaslight me into calling you a shit ass? You shit ass. And we just had to laugh about that.
Like, there's okay. It's weird because there's certain friends that I know that I can say shit to,
right,
and be good, and
yeah.
there's other friends that I'm like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
You're my friend and I love you, and you know, and so like there's like different categories of friendship, and they are half the time they are at the exact same level of respect and love.
Right.
It's just certain ones I'm like, no, I refuse.
I think it just happened because she was playing Life is Strange and it was just some Chloe insults, and I'm like, you know what, Momo, just go ahead and make out with Chloe. Clearly you like her that much. We just had a joke about it. I just keep joking with Momo all the time. I troll her in her chat. And she's like, you're insane. You are too silly, Kouri. I'm like, you sound like my mom. Calling me silly. My mom calls me silly all the time. And my grandmother took it a step further. She's like, how are you, my grandchild? You're too weird. My grandson's full of bean soup. She didn't mean anything by it. Again, we were too close for that. My grandmother and I got along really well. I would always joke with her. My favorite thing that she used to say is, oh gosh, it's so hot in here. And I said, I'm sorry, Nana, I'll leave the room. And she's like, oh my god. My grandson's full of shit. Just rolls her eyes because I'm just hamming it up. No, I liked hanging out with my grandmother. My grandparents raised me pretty much so that we were cool.
Door.
What? Door?
Don't worry about it.
Is the door giving you trouble?
It is giving me trouble.
Do I need to help you?
No.
Okay. Then I will continue on this nice-ass ladder.
It will, I will figure it out.
I will clean you.
Where the hell are you?
Where the hell are you? Where are they?
Listen, I will find the grime and the dirt and the muck, and I will make it heal.
She has a particular set of tools. She will find you, and she will clean you.
Mostly, it's a hose.
Yeah, it's mostly a hose. But she will find you, and she will clean you. There's a lot of small little things he had to clean on this fire truck.
Yep.
The control panel is one thing, but even the ladder is kind of a pain in the butt to reach in some places.
Yep.
There we go, I got the steps. But I did not get the truck itself.
Yeah, like, that's the other thing. It's like, what do you mean the truck is one thing? The truck is the whole thing!
It's just like the car from earlier. It's like, oh yes, clean car.
That's what I'm trying to do. 100% car. No, it's not! I still see the dirt! Why are you trolling me, game?
Game's just doing that at this point. It's gonna get really ridiculous. Like, wow.
That was very friendly.
That was extremely friendly. There was a lot missing on the other side.
That was so lenient.
I know, right? How close are you on yours? What's light, the front? Oh, in this light here. I got that. Oh, and these tires. I got the other 2 tires, so I'll get this. Has the Kirby music in my ears.
At an angle.
There's a lot of good Kirby music.
I feel like this ladder is just in the way.
Oh, okay, you move the ladder.
Go over there.
I keep getting confused every time. I keep forgetting that if you move a ladder, then immediately I get out of crouch position, which is a weird game design. But I kind of understand because, you know, you don't want to put it down if somebody's crouching because that could probably mess things up for them. But I'm over here like, what the fuck? Why did I get out of crouching mode? Oh, Zydrate's moving a ladder. Makes sense. Did I get the wheel as well, or is it just a... Okay, it looks like the wheel's fine. You're getting the
It's
cap.
the hubcap. Like, I can tell it's the hubcap. Do the tab. You'll see how orange.
Yeah,
the
we
hubcap
did it!
was.
Yeah, we got it. Truck is no longer muck.
99%.
Wait, what do you mean
There it
99%?
goes.
Oh, okay.
On my end, it was 99%.
Alright, well, I don't know how much more you want to keep doing, because there's still an RV now that replaced the truck.
I mean, we could probably do the RV real quick and then
Yeah.
call it.
Sure.
You've had a very long day.
It has been almost 8 hours, yeah. It's still better than the Team Chaotix by a long shot. That Team Chaotix nearly broke me. Poor Bunny had to watch that, and Griffin, I think, was there too a little bit. But Bunny was just
I
like...
saw some of the video stuff, and it was just like...
You saw the compilation highlights, didn't you? That 20 minutes of me just getting a counter, that just me pouting. Like 24 resets, or 23 resets, till I finally got it right. Nothing was cut, by the way, as far as like the restart counters. Every restart was counted for there. I had to go through all of that 9 hours of footage to find every single one. You got really quiet.
Sorry, my brain just checked out for a second.
It's all good. Doc, we'd like you to meet our trusty RV before we settle down at Esther's. I never heard of anybody named Esther in this day and age. That is definitely not a name that's in the baby book in this day and age. We travel around the country chasing mysteries.
You say that, but
You know an Esther?
no, but what I've noticed over the last, like, I'm gonna say 5 years, maybe longer now,
Okay.
but like the more recent baby names have been like grandma names.
Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with bringing those into circulation.
No, like a lot of people, it's because of the respect for the grandparents and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
in my vicinity,
Yes.
I know at least a handful of people that have had babies recently that it's definitely a connection there. And if I do ever decide to have a child, if it ever gets to the point where I'm 100% on board with it versus flip-flopping or...
Meanwhile, Griffin's just eavesdropping in this part. He's like, come again?
No, he knows. He knows this.
Okay.
He knows this. If I have a baby girl, her name is going to be Sylvia.
I like that one. Did you decide on the boy
like,
name?
The boy, like... I agreed that Griff has full control over the boy name, or at least 90% of the control over the boy name.
It's
But
90%.
I told him straight up that if I have a little girl, I'm naming it after my grandma.
Okay. I like Sylvia. That's a neat one. Anyway, let's do the RV. Here we
Yes.
go, the last bastion, the RV.
Yarvy.
Is there any, do we know any achievements for this one before we start spraying the crap out of this?
Let me just do a quick check over.
Just want to say how grateful Jenny and I are for everything you've done for us. It really helped us get back on our feet. You're welcome, Aura Smith. I like that your name is Aura. That's neat. Oh, hello, ladder. I'm not going to touch that. Because for all I know, I touched the ladder and soon we just lock ourselves out of the Chivo. Knowing my luck. It'll be like, do the RV and don't touch anything else.
I do not see anything connected to the RV. Pizza? Pizza!
Pizza sounds great. What kind? Is it cheese? Pepperoni? Meat lovers?
I got like all the cheese and then chicken and bacon.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, she got a 6 cheese, chicken, and bacon.
6 cheese? I don't even know 6 kinds of cheese.
Yeah, it's like a Wisconsin 6 cheese. Oh, that thing is gonna need a fork
Oh God.
and a plate.
I know what I'm doing after this.
What kind of heathen are you?
I'm gonna get something cheesy in my system.
What's that? Breadsticks?
Cheese bread.
Cheesy bread.
Oh, yeah, my God.
All the cheese. Constipation.
You know, when I put up
Oh,
the
sorry.
when I put up the full stream and somebody's watching and say watch this to the end, they're gonna be like, man, now that I watch the stream, I want pizza. Thanks, Zydrate and Griff. It's like, you're welcome.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, no achievements tied to the Winnebago.
All right.
RV, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, is there any difference between them, or is there like some? Is it going to be like one of those things
There's-
where, like, oh, Winnebago
There's
is something
probably-
else?
There's probably a legit difference, like a casket and a coffin, or a cemetery and a graveyard.
Oh my gosh, this is so confusing. English is so confusing. And
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's like, why do we have like casket and I can't tell the difference personally, and we have all these different
Okay,
terms for these things.
So, a casket versus a coffin. One of them is the rectangle box shape. The other one is like the classic. The feet
Well,
area is
yeah,
narrower,
and it's like
than
a
the head space.
And it's like a shovel versus a spade, where it's still
Yeah.
it's still a digging tool, but it's still
So,
something
vampires
else.
In a casket, a coffin is the big rectangle one.
I believe so.
Okay.
And then with the graveyard versus a cemetery, one of them's connected to a church.
Okay. I did not know that. All right, anyone in chat, the more you'll know. And then the little star with the rainbow behind it. There you go. If I remember to find that in the highlight reel, I'm putting that in with the little star and everything. The more you know.
I mean, sometimes, you know, some slightly morbid, creepy stuff is good information to know.
I don't think there's anything wrong with learning stuff like that. Although I didn't.
It's important to
Although
respect and learn about death
and
and the things associated.
not to mention that.
No, if you cut into a body at an autopsy and it starts bleeding a lot, it's not dead.
Continue. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say that it also didn't help matters that I was also speaking about shovels and spades, which you would use to dig up holes to put the coffins or caskets in. So I just added to that.
To my opinion of it is a shovel is, you know, something that has a longer handle, so it's like a tall sort of implement.
I thought that.
Whereas a spade is the like little handheld one.
G.I. Co. The more you know. Bleh.
Like it could
Good
be
quote.
that, you know, it could be that it's just a different name for it, like a torch versus a flashlight, but I don't know.
Well, torch versus flashlight, I can definitely understand that one.
Comes to a point. A shovel has a flat end.
Yeah, the shovel
Yeah,
has a
but
flat
I
end.
thought-
The spade has
Okay,
the.
so when it comes to gardening tools,
Which is weird because they should really call him Spade Knight, because he's using a spade, but they call him Shovel Knight. Anyway.
Can't you change the implements?
You want a half?
I want some, please.
You want some beside her?
Yes. And some marinara for dipping.
Oh god, you're just getting me hungrier.
This is why we're finishing after the Winnebago.
Because we're both gonna be eating after this? Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that looks so good. Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
let that cool down.
And we better hurry it up so it doesn't get too cold. Because unless it's ice cream, I'm not big on cold food. Well, okay,
I like-
some cold food's fine.
So I'm weird when it comes to certain food because I can't eat food if it's super hot.
Yeah.
It can be warm, and I'm happy with warm.
Right, but if it's too hot, it's like my mouth.
I can't even pick it up with my hands.
That
so,
too,
yeah.
especially if it's pizza in this case, yeah. Like, my mom is a complete opposite, because for some reason, and maybe it's just because, again, Ice Dragon here, but I'm not big on hot foods either. So, my grandmother, on the other hand, when she would eat, like, leftovers, for example, she would put it in the microwave and basically set it to...
Nuke it for like 5 minutes?
Yes, exactly
Jesus
that.
Christ.
And it's weird because the both of us really liked cold rooms and everything else is cold, but when it came to food and tea, and she would drink lukewarm soda that was left out in the middle of the night, and I'm like, ew, why would you drink that Sprite? That shit's flat.
Okay. If the soda's been out for a little bit,
For a little
sure.
bit, yeah, for a little bit.
If it's, if you've been working on that soda for about an hour or so.
No, we're talking,
fine.
we're talking about overnight here.
But yeah, overnight, no. Just because the experience of a, okay, just, I do not like wasting food. I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, I get you there.
But at the same time, if it's been left out and you know that it's probably, questionable, no. I could not do that. Especially soda. I cannot drink flat soda.
I get that. Yeah, she would just drink the whole thing, like, overnight. If she didn't finish it, the next morning she'd drink the rest, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's just...
It would be...
It's so flat. It just tastes so bleh.
It would be one thing if this is, like, a 2-liter bottle that you've had for a little bit. And
yeah, but you could close that up and put that back in the fridge
or
something, yeah.
Yeah, like, it would still... At least then it's cold.
No, we're talking
Even
about an open glass, like it was just there.
No.
Yeah, that's how she was. My grandmother was very interesting like that.
Mind you, I do know that some people can drink room temperature soda.
Yeah.
I can do that on occasion.
Yeah, me too.
But it's not my favorite.
I mean, no, that's why we have our refrigerators. The grill of this car is this RV is gonna take a while to clean. All right, headlight. That's 1 down. 2 down. All right, good.
The tires are coming along well. Yay!
Do I even have soap on this? I think I have soap on this.
Got some good marinara.
Ping.
Two hubcaps. Oh, I haven't gotten there yet. Okay.
Come on,
Hey,
windshield
chat.
wipers.
Chat.
I don't know who's... Yeah,
Hydrate.
chat too, yes.
Have you taken your medicines today? Yes.
She's speaking to chat, not me this time. Also, I don't really have medicine to take, so I'm good there. And I have stretched because Tito told me to. Because he told me to! Man, this thing's really caked on with the stuff.
Okay, hubcaps are done. Tires. Tires are done. Yep. the carbonation was being gurgly.
Man, this bumper is what the hell they drive this thing through?
Yes.
Yes, just everything. They drove it through everything. Cow poop, a dirt road, grandma's house, everything.
Through the house.
Through the house, exactly. And the garage. And grandma's flower bed, which was a really dick move. All of it.
And Ulysses.
And that got really dark. Wow,
Sorry.
the poor cat.
Sorry.
Or maybe you were talking about the U.S. president.
I mean, he's been dead for a while, so I'm sure that his tomb.
He came back as a zombie. We hit him. We just made sure he stayed dead. We didn't need any more of the zombie
Double
presidents.
tap, man. You gotta double tap.
You gotta double tap, you know? It's like, you guys remember what happened last time with Zombie Lincoln? We can't have that again. We can't have zombie dead presidents coming back. No more zombie presidents, okay? No more James Garfield trying to come back. I don't want this. I didn't ask for these dead presidents. Just President Evil, the video game. Like the one with Hostile. Nobody's gonna get the Hostile Got reference there. Take that, Lincoln. How come I have missed this window entirely? And all of this, really?
The only dead presidents I want is the band.
I forget sometimes that the Dead Presidents are a band. Yeah, but there's a band name for everything, just about. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a band named The Sandwich. And it's just like a bunch of guys dressed up as, you know, heavy weapons guy from Team Fortress 2.
Listen, there's a band called, I believe it's Oakley Dokley, and it's a bunch of guys that dress up like Ned Flanders, okay?
I love that concept so much, you have no idea. Everything about that just screams yes. Oakley Dokley, neighbor. So you can say what you will about Flanders, but he was jacked.
Of course he was.
Yeah, some of the worst offenders of the dirt on this thing seem to be around the metallic areas in particular. Like
Yeah,
the mainly
because it's
chromic.
like rust and stuff.
Yeah. More so than the painted areas, anyway. I mean, it's all a lot of metal. Oh god, this reminds me of the Reciteer the other night when it's like the guy wanted me to get him something metallic and he's like, oh, gold? No, I don't want that. And I said, bruh.
I commented
You did.
on your YouTube video.
Just now or recently? Because I have not been on my account much. I just...
Yesterday?
Oh,
Last
okay.
night? This morning?
Probably this morning then. I just slapped...
What I said was maybe... Because he said he wanted...
He wanted...
something metal.
Something metal. He didn't specify
And
what.
the thing is, he could have meant... Like, he wanted something metal, like, you know, something badass, something, you know... Because that was the word, right?
Or steel or
Dude,
something.
that's so metal, you know?
I want something so
And,
metal.
you know, he meant something hardcore, badass, you know,
Blacker
whatever.
than the blackest black times
you offered
infinity.
him something opulent.
I did. But he didn't specify, and gold is still a metal.
A metal, but he didn't say he wanted a metal. He said he wanted something metal.
But he didn't... I don't think he meant something metal in that fantasy game.
We don't know.
The point is that there's a lot lost in context, and he did not specify. Game, you gotta specify.
Did he look like someone who liked things that were, you know, gaudy and opulent?
Fuck no, he looked like a generic-ass NPC like the others.
So then, in that case, why would you give him gold?
Well, I mean, gold is still a metal.
Why would you give him a scale?
Well, I mean, he didn't specify. He just said something.
A golden scale is somebody for justice.
Okay.
Did he look like justice to you?
When you tell me you want something metal, and I give you a golden scale, it is still both something, and it is also metal. I mean, if he said he wanted food, and I gave him, like, you know, golden scales, that would be silly. But if I gave him, like, a ham sandwich, oh, that's fine, that's food. Yeah, that counts.
Listen, that's splitting hairs. Let's, like, okay, this is gonna get dark for a second.
We were already talking about cemeteries and graveyards.
That's like saying, hey, I want something warm. And the difference between a hot chocolate and a freshly killed body.
Thankfully, there are no dead bodies in Reciteer as long as I'm not playing as frickin' Kyle or Charm or something. Or Kailu fighting Griff. That was funny to me. Griff just, I'm like, we have to fight Griff, and Griff is just, he pulls out the Spiel hammer and he's like, I'm ready for you, Kouri. Just
Listen,
not
you
Griff.
leave that you leave that attractive vampire-looking man alone.
We had to fight him twice. I've only fought him once so far. I gotta fight him again. And the next time I fight him, he's got a big-ass gun.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
I mean, well, phrasing. But no, he's... What did I tell you about why do you think I have so many quotes? Because of all the stuff like this. Stuff like this on the channel. It's like, the Reciteer is a game where I have to fight a big, sexy, attractive vampire with a big-ass gun, and little girls...
And you keep having to fight people wanting your cherry or selling their cherries.
Or the dungeon tries to give me its cherry. Yes.
And then all the girls who just want books, and you are just like, why do you want books? Because they want to learn, Kouri. There's nothing wrong with wanting to learn.
But why do they always want to have books when I don't have books? They never want books.
Have you ever considered maybe carrying extra books specifically for them?
Quote, funny joke. That's what I get for voicing women with terrible smoker voices. That's just, I'm reading chat. I mean, Yuri also has a terrible smoker voice, but yeah, Zydrate's right. I gotta get more books.
Sometimes you just gotta work with what you got.
You gotta work with what you got, sweetheart. That's all you gotta do, honey. Just go ahead and get on the weird smoker voice, baby. Okay, yeah, there you go, darling. You want some more pancakes? You want me to freshen up your coffee? You need more coffee? I get some more coffee for you, darling. Here you go, sweetheart. Here's some cream and sugar. All right, am I done? Is that good enough?
No. Yes, you're fine.
Or I get to see the Princess Peach voice instead. Oh my god. This fucking RV, I can't believe this shit. Mario, can you believe this shit? Where'd they drive this fucking thing through? I still have to do Super Paper Mario. That's the last Paper Mario I think I'm gonna stream. And that's got Princess Peach, and she has a much bigger role in that game. So we can have more Princess Peach fun. I still have to play Super, though. It's not my favorite, personally. I think Thousand Year Door cannot be beat, personally. That's just me.
Thousand Year Door is amazing.
Thousand Year Door is iconic. That is like the Paper Mario. It's like... What's another good example I could use? I don't know off the top of my head. It's like Donkey Kong Country 2. It's like everybody loves Donkey Kong Country 2 if they played the series. That's their favorite one. Or like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. If we're talking about trilogies and the like. So I'm not discounting the other ones, I'm just saying that people just like that one better normally. Normally. But yeah, I still have to play Super Paper Mario on the Wii. We also have to find more games with characters like Beliza so we can just call her Mother again. It's like, I miss Mother.
Listen, here's the thing.
Beliza did not have to go out like that.
There are certain characters that look a little bit too fancy.
Yes.
And yeah, they are mommy, but you know, you gotta give them the respect because they will kick your ass.
I just love that when I had to tell you, and I had to bite the bullet and tell you that it's like we lost Mother, but we kept Vigoro. And you were so upset by that. You were so upsetty, Spaghetti.
The thing is,
we lost Beliza to that.
Vigoro had the chance. He had the potential, but
he squandered it. He soiled it. He threw it all away.
The thing is that, you know, it takes a very special kind of something to be a himbo. And whenever you have the misogyny or whenever you have the the certain aspects of your personality that don't mesh with it. Just nah, man, nah.
Nah.
You need the Kronk school of himboism, okay?
The Kronk school. I feel like every time we play PowerWash, I feel like we talk about Kronk.
Kronk is the best himbo.
He is the best Disney princess.
He's respectful.
I've already highlighted that before.
He talks to animals. He likes the animals.
That's why he's a Disney
He
princess.
cooks.
Kronk's my favorite Disney princess. Anybody who asks me that, it's like, Kouri, who's your favorite Disney princess? Kronk. It's like, that's not a princess. Clearly, you don't understand. Allow me to educate you, child, about the beauty of Kronk.
He's supportive of his boss and his boss's goals. Like,
he cooks a mean spinach puff.
He supports a powerful queen, you know, like I appreciate me a Kronk.
Who wouldn't?
If you're gonna have yourself a himbo, find yourself a Kronk.
Speaking of Kronk, is he even in Disney Dreamlight Valley? Because you played the game. I don't know if you know.
No,
I haven't seen him either.
Emperor's New Groove has not shown up in Dreamlight at all.
That seems like a travesty, to be honest.
I mean, to be fair, they are slowly implementing stuff, okay? Like,
oh, it's still ongoing with the updates?
yes.
I did not know that.
Like, just recently, I dealt with Jafar.
I saw that, yeah, Jafar.
So we have Jafar, not Aladdin, not Jasmine, not Iago, not the genie, none of them, but we do have Jafar. And there was a teaser at the credits after we defeated that of Maleficent and Hades.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, Hades sounds like fun, though. I can't wait for that. It's a shame that Hades has always got to be portrayed as like a villain character or something.
Well, here's the thing that, you know...
Got the muffler exhaust
when it comes to movies, video games, books, etc., usually there has to be some sort of antagonist or an antithesis to whatever the protagonist is going for.
Right.
And, like, don't get me wrong, like, James Woods did an amazing, like, a really perfect job with Hades. Like, what they gave him and what was presented, beautiful. I also feel that depicting Hades as a villain is a really flat concept.
Well, I mean,
because...
a lot of games and movies do keep portraying him as that. Not just the movie, but also, like, Kid Icarus does it. And isn't he antagonistic in the actual game named after him, or am I mistaken?
Isn't he just what's-his-face's dad?
Yeah, but I mean, he could still be a jerk. I don't know. I've never played that game.
I don't know. I know nothing about Hades other than it's like bullet hell kind of stuff, right? So
yeah, I probably know less than that, actually. What's up, Griffin?
He wants me to eat my food.
Oh. Okay.
That's hot.
It's a pizza.
I'm letting it cool down. But
But everything else I've seen Hades in, he's usually antagonistic for some reason. I'm like, just give the man a chance.
Hades, all Hades is the Lord of the Underworld.
Yeah,
he just cares for the undead, and that goes from anything and everything. That goes from Limbo, that goes from the Elysian Fields, that goes to Tartarus. Like, just because he's in control of it doesn't make him evil or bad. Death happens and comes for us all. It doesn't matter who you are. Therefore, death cannot be, in essence, evil or good. It is the great neutralizer.
Yes.
And so, you know, I prefer depictions where he is seen almost tragically. Because it's not like he has a choice. And whenever you have people coming to him demanding a chance because it's like, oh, my loved one, you know, is here, he has to make a deal with this idiot who doesn't understand that death comes for us all and this is only delaying the inevitable. So yeah, I'll give you a chance, but it's not just me that you're fighting with here. I am just pretty much the guardian of these souls. I am not the person who ended the life. That is the sisters that cut the thread, not me.
Right.
You should put up, you should have an issue with them, not me. But are they ever considered the villain? Actually, once or twice they have been, but again, death, there is no... Unless you are immortal, unless you are a god, death comes for us all. Great topics to...
Yeah, I know.
Watching a Winnebago.
This is usually how it goes with our PowerWash streams. We'll just talk about anything and everything. It's like a podcast, but with, with cleaning supplies.
Yeah.
I'm sneaking around your feet. I'm a little snake. I'm slithering around on the ground. I'm looking for more things to clean that are more bulky. Like these headlight things up here. They're not headlights. What are these apparatuses?
I just don't like how the... Can I climb this? I can.
Good.
Let me up. Let me up.
Let me up.
Let me up.
Up!
I need a ladder.
No, you don't. You just have to walk into it. I'm up here. I didn't even use a ladder. Of course, I keep finding my way up in high spaces. Maybe I'm a cat.
You are?
Am I a cat? Meow.
No, bitch.
Meow, bitch. Hello, everybody. It's me, Markiplier, and I'm a cat. Alright, I'm done.
Yeah, I preferred the meow video to the dog one. I feel the meow hit better. But then again, it was that kind of era at the time, so it makes sense.
Oh, it says front body, but I don't know if I got the windshield wipers themselves.
Are you cleaning the front body? Wait, that sounds weird.
I mean, we gotta clean the front and the back. The front's
Yeah.
the front's got those little two dangly bits in the front of it. Wait, what?
Upper or lower dangly bits? This
Oh.
matters.
Upper dangly bits.
Ah.
It's a girl Winnebago. I don't know. There's little two bits that just keep flopping around, on the front, the upper part area.
You know what would help? Battle-ready armor.
Is that a Kids Next Door reference?
Yes!
Battle ready armor help? And he just keeps getting his ass beat because he doesn't understand what it is. He's like, battle ready armor engage? No, that doesn't work. And just keeps getting his ass beat. It's so funny to me.
I don't know what's going on right now.
You're trying to eat pizza and cleaning a Winnebago with me. I win. I got it right, I think. As Maple Treeway comes back and plays
probably.
again. It's only an hour and a half. I had to throw something together quickly. I would try to get a 5-hour-long autumn playlist video thing with video game music, and it's like, no, we can only export 3-hour-long videos. I'm like, can you just cut it into 2 and I can just slap it together?
Oh.
There we go. Got the brake light. Gotta get the other brake light. I'm getting all the itty bitty bits. Yeah, that felt good. Yeah. The right body is cleaned. What about the left? The left body needs to work. We must be getting close to finishing this thing, aren't we?
I hope so.
I think I missed one of the brake lights. I didn't know there were 3 brake lights. I thought there were just 2. Apparently there's 3. I missed one. There we go. Now I got all 3. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, good. We got the roof. That was very lenient for them to do that for us. Almost there. The vents cleaned. Windows clean. Brake light again.
The rear body
We're working on it.
and the ladder.
Rear body's done. Ladder's done.
And now we need the left body and indicators. Which indicator is it? 1 second, I'll find it. Or maybe not.
It's hiding from you, isn't it?
Yep.
Indicator, try not to hide from us. We know the store better than you do. There we go. Left body's done. So what's left? Indicator?
Just the indicator.
Alright. These little tiny reflector things here, I guess. I don't think it's this one, though. But I'm going to check them all anyway.
Brake light, that's brake light, that's a brake light.
Is it up here? Ah, I see it. It's the one that...
Where?
Got it! Woo! We did it! It's another one down. Nice. Actually, I think I have that in sound... No, I don't have that as a soundboard. Well, I do for a subscription, but it's okay. What are you looking at? Is there a sun? I'll spray the sky orb. What's up? We did it!
GG.
Yep, GG. RV. Can I buy more stuff? I think I'm almost out of stuff. I'm gonna buy all the... Wait, you can only buy like 1 cleaning liquid and then you just run out or something? I don't even know. What other gloves can I buy for the future? I got the purple. I'm just gonna buy all the clothes. I'm gonna be like Scara and have a whole bunch of clothes. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Ugh, that was a lot of fun. But I think it's time for me and you to both eat now, since it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I've been playing since 8 a.m.
Yeah.
It's been a nice long 8.5 hours cleaning stuff and fighting stuff and monsters with oddly shakeable booties.
Yes.
I don't know why they shook their booties, and then Garnet has a nice butt, and I don't understand what that's all about. Everybody's got a nice butt in Final Fantasy IX. That's the
To be
slogan.
fair, if she wasn't wearing the suit that she's wearing, it wouldn't be as noticeable.
That's very true. That's very true. Final Fantasy IX. We all have nice asses. The game. Let's put that up as a slogan or something. All right. Well, this was a lot of fun. Now I gotta get started on editing tonight and start up the Tulip editing and find out what to do about whatever that character was. Zombie Mika. I like Zombie Mika. She's my favorite Tulip character now. The poor girl whose arm and eye fell out of her body, or just detached from the rest of her body.
She makes me sad.
we're gonna save her. Next stream, I'll find a way to get her back to square. Well, I'll get her back up to snuff. I'll do something to help her. We'll help Mika. I don't know what will
Please,
happen to her.
because, like, I understand that she's a zombie, and she's technically both dead and undead right now, but it feels like the more parts she loses, the closer she is to dying, and that makes me sad.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. No spoilerinos for that one. But we'll find out. Anyway, that's enough of that. So I don't know what the
Bye,
rest...
everybody!
Yeah, bye, everybody. But as far as the chat's going, because I see a lot of people are here, I don't know if anybody wants me to go ahead and raid. I don't know if anybody wants to see X play Lunacid. I don't know what Lunacid is, personally. But we can always raid. Bye, Dr. Zai.
Why am I a doctor?
I don't know
What
why.
happen?
I don't know. That's Tito. He said that in the chat. Bye, Dr. Co. Okay, we're both we're doctors now. I don't
We're
remember.
doctors.
I don't remember getting my doctorate. That's like another several years of schooling. I don't want to go through school again. Don't make me go back. I already spent like 20 years in
just want to
schools
go back.
altogether. Anyway, if anybody still wants to go ahead and they still want something to listen to, we can always go ahead and raid X. But yeah, we'll go ahead and call it on our end, Zydrate. So neither did Dr. Nick.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube. But yeah, let's go ahead and close this out. And I'm going to go ahead and close things on my windows here. So, yeah, thanks for stopping in, Zydrate. I'm glad we could do this. We got to do this again sometime soon. And I don't mean like 2 months soon. I mean sooner than this. But I know you got next week, you got plans, so.
I got plans.
Yeah.
I got plans multiple times. I got plans via the... Can I shout out myself for a little bit?
Sure, let's go ahead and shout you out. I'm working on it.
So, if I read my whatchamacallit thingy correctly, then the 22nd is my affiliate anniversary.
Ooh! The 22nd, that's next, what is that? It's next Sunday exactly. Yeah, next Sunday.
It is next Sunday exactly.
Yeah.
And I would rather do something on the day of versus, you know, a day before or a day after.
Right.
So, I'm most likely, it's about 85% sure at this point.
Okay.
I'm going to be doing stuff on that day, you know, from like noon to roughly somewhere close to 4, and then do my vampire game after that.
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Stream. No.
Oh. It's a surprise to everybody, even her. But yeah, so be sure to be there. I'm going to go ahead and just rate us on, and Zydrate and I will close everything on our end. Goodbye, everybody.
Yes. Bye, everybody.
All right, now it just left. So X is doing his stream. I'm just going to go ahead and let him do his own thing, and he's going to cook. So let's go ahead and stop this.